fans, and welcome to the last week of the regular season in the NCAA Wednesday League. We have got a lot of different matches coming up and a lot of previews for matches that are going to be happening during the playoffs. So we're going to go, we're going to see what happens. And as a reminder, this is going to be the last week with handicaps. Running into the playoffs, we will be playing even matches, but the handicaps are in place to put people in these high-pressure situations. We're going to see what it looks like for people to have to close out leads, and we're going to see a lot of comebacks for these better players who have the handicaps going against them.
Great intro, you killed that.
Yeah, I killed it. But yeah, I am Parker, and I'm joined by Jamie, and we are celebrity commentators.
Hello.
Our celebrity comes from other places. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's start over on table one. Up here we've got Steven and Mother. I think from a lot of what we've watched so far over the last couple of weeks, Steven and Mother seem to be two really evenly matched players. We see a little bit more tempo control from Steven. He likes to slow it down, while Mother will take a little bit of time, but seems to have some more aggressive cuts coming across. Good control from Mother.
Oh.
There's a nice left wall under coming out of Mother. Oh. I'm still commentator cursing. I've been doing it in Discord all these weeks, and as soon as I give somebody a compliment,
You just can't say anything.
I just can't say anything.
It'll go normally.
That's right.
Even breaking ahead
We'll
here.
see. Okay, solid defense. I think what's really kind of impressed me watching people as far as the different defenses go is you'll see some of the either less experienced players or people that are still learning, they'll get the block, but the puck goes back to the other side. If you watch when Mother gets a good block, particularly on this side, you'll see that he's getting that control. He comes back just a little bit with that puck, and he is able to kind of keep possession of it, which is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, possession is everything. Ooh, that was a quick right wall over from Steven.
Whoa! God. Ah! I hate that. That's so scary. It's slow.
The pace is definitely a little bit measured on this one. It might be just first game of the night jitters.
Yeah.
Though. Just doing things
Warming
slow.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
puck's up
puck's
the table.
flying.
All right, we have got a 6-3. We're gonna quickly pop to table 2 and check this one out. This is Cam versus Reina, two of the heavy hitters in this league. Cam is up early with a quick 6-3. Does Cam have handicap on this one?
Oh, it's okay. I stepped on one of those last week.
Cam started one up.
So Cam started 1 up. So I mean it's pretty straight up. All right. Looks like they pause. So oh no, here we go. We'll see how this one goes. So this is what we're looking to see headed into playoffs, right? Is can people who are in these 6-3 or 6-4 positions really start to close these out quickly and efficiently, right? Because even if you let them come back a little and score, that'll stick around in your head over the next couple matches. You'll know that they can come back, right? But getting an early closeout in a 6-3 or winning by 4 or 5 points can really kind of build that confidence.
Yeah, and avoid all that pressure. Oh,
Speaking of
bringing it back a little bit.
I kind of thought Cam was going to score, but we've seen over the past couple of weeks, as soon as that puck is back in play, he's going straight for that cut.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's solid defense. That's kind of that puck control on defense I was talking about with Reina, where you see when she makes that block, though Cam did get possession. They take it. Keeping possession.
Oh,
And
flying out. Flying onto the other table.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry about that.
It'd be interesting if it was just 2 live pucks. Like you could have to play it where it lies. It'd be pretty cool.
Oh.
All right, and that's first game to Cam. We'll come back here in a little bit. We're at 6-5, Mother versus Steven. Steven with possession and a clutch save. That almost went in.
Yeah.
And also, since you have
Oh, and that's a finish out for
Wall
Mother.
under. Finish it
A
out.
strong left wall under.
Game 1.
It's so
There's
funny
the
because I
Mother.
made that exact joke about Los, but then I got too scared to ask Los.
All right.
It's very funny.
It's very funny.
It's gonna be hilarious.
It is crazy.
All
that our
right,
next
while
partner
they're
is
setting
sitting
up,
on the
we'll
couch
pop back over to Cam and Reina, who should be getting going here any moment. Okay. I'm not sure what that was about, but it felt aggressive.
Almost stepped on it and ate shit. Okay.
Mother did have a crazy comeback.
Gravy baby in chat. What's up, gravy baby?
Gee, babes.
Hey, come on. Oh, 5.
Yeah, the humidity's not that high today either, so. It's not the humidity.
Back to Stephen and Mother here.
Okay, won't let us have to do that.
Oh,
Plus my cat.
Ooh,
wow.
that was a quick straight.
For the safety of our house
A
and
list of reasons why.
Another quick straight.
The immediate response.
Wow.
All right. Let's see if anybody can make a block here, or if it's just straight offense. I'm not sure what that was about.
It happens. Wow.
Yeah. Steven is feeling it. Quick possession.
All right.
Okay, we got a block. Let's see if we get an extended possession here. Good defense.
Ready?
Ooh. Good control from both of these players. Whoa, spoke too soon.
And putts off the table. It's gonna happen a lot.
It happens a lot more than I thought it would.
Oh,
Crazy
my goodness.
straight.
I think Steven is done playing games. It seems like that left straight is open. I don't know if that's functional or drip. We're gonna call it drip until somebody tells us
I think
otherwise.
it's functionally drip.
It is functionally drippy, for sure. One thing I did notice on the side of function is a few of the players, I believe Mother has his fingers taped up, kind of right where he's in danger of getting hit by the puck. It's something I hadn't noticed before.
Oh,
Okay.
slid that one in.
Possession back to Mother. Let's see if he slows the pace down. My brain is working overtime to not say she when I'm referring to Mother. And I don't even know if that's the problem. Okay.
Nice. 6-4.
Game point for Steven.
Can get a tie here.
Solid block.
Puck's flying, hit the chair.
Oh, that was a mallet.
Oh, that was a mallet.
Yeah, it's hostile. This is our first time here and we're at a day assaulted.
We might need to wear helmets for this.
Oh my god. Okay. You ready? Yeah, ready. Okay.
All right.
Quick. 6-5.
6-5, Mother reaching up.
So this is a big one for Steven. If he can close it out here with that.
Wow.
Show me.
Show me.
Show me.
6-6.
All right, I believe that was a timeout call,
Yep.
slowing it down. While they're running the timeout, we're going to go check in on Reina and Cam. 5-4. All right, they're back on. We're going to switch back over. Show me.
Set point for Mother, I believe.
Now they're leaving the faucet open. That's awesome.
Wow.
When Steven ties it up. All right,
1-1.
let's get back over to the other table. 6-4, game point for Reina to make it 1-1.
Oh yeah.
Good possession from
One
Cam.
left ball. Not working.
Tough to See, I've seen this before from Raleigh. They like to dribble off that left side, and I've seen a lot of players kind of fall for that fake, where you see the dribble off the left side, that's where the puck is. Their mallet starts to slowly drift right, and that cut becomes open. And there you see her go for it, right? At the cross rather. There it is.
All right, 1-1.
Tied
Right
up.
in Cam.
Two bangers right off the jump.
Right off the jump.
We've got 1-1s going to game 3 on everything.
I'm a shopper. I've never hit a cross in my life. You don't need blocks.
Go to table 1 here. Looks like they're getting started.
All right, so it's the 1-0 handicap for Steven. It's good. We haven't seen any. Sometimes you'll see these huge handicaps, 3-4 points. These are both really close games.
They've all been really tight.
Yeah. I almost want to see them without handicaps, but that's what you got to tune in next week for.
All right. 0-2.
Steven off to the
Steven.
Together. A wild scrum goal appears. Reina, you're not supposed to here anymore.
Thank you.
All right, Steven up. 0-3.
Oh, table's off.
Tables off.
Are we ready?
Oh, we got to remember to take notes. Cool stuff.
Yeah. Significant moments and time codes when they happen.
All right, Mother bringing it back.
Quick bank.
Good control there from Steven. Straight.
There's a lot of. This match has been a lot of gas, very little breaks so far.
Right.
I mean, you're seeing a lot of just banks going in, cuts going in, straights going in, everything. Okay. Mother playing towards the front of the table here. But it looks like Steven's going to come out to challenge it. And if you play towards the front of the table, I'm going to play towards the front of the table.
Puck flying behind us here.
That's right. I almost brought shin guards. I thought about it, but I ended up not going with it. Or like a hockey girdle, like full padding. You know? All right. That almost.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, well under. Bring Mother back in. Oh.
All right, we'll see if Steven can maybe slow the pace down here. Might be a good time for a timeout, but Mother is definitely going on a run. I mean, every time Mother gets possession, it seems like they're getting another point on the board.
Oh, tried to sneak that one in. Wow. Good blocks. These players have great control. And there it is. Like a right wall under there for Steven.
Solid shot for Steven. And possession again. Let's see if they can do it.
Steven.
Okay. Possession back to Mother. Oh, Mother puts one
Mother's
in.
coming back in.
It's close. Down but not out for sure.
That's not going to make it easy.
Oh,
There it
what a
is.
great finish. We're going to quickly hop over to the other table. Great win from Steven.
Reina here. Oh, snuck that one in. 5-5.
UNC on table 1.
Here.
Was that good?
It doesn't smell that
Oh my
I turned this
goodness.
off and then went like this.
I know.
That's the dumbest thing I've done.
Wow.
Cut the tension with the knife, and Reina goes up to game point. Will can be able to put one back in quickly so we can get a
Wow.
show us your spew. Show me. All right.
What is the name of the sport? This sport is air hockey.
And some people say these are two of the strongest players in North Carolina at spew. Absolute focus. Is that a timeout coming through? See, we've been following these timeout calls. At first, I thought it was silly, but I mean, to really kind of step back from the table and change the pace of it. I mean, because you see, people look locked in. If you get that 20 seconds off, I mean, it can completely throw you off the rhythm.
It does seem like a bit of psychological warfare, and there it is.
And the immediate payoff. Wow.
Good game. Reina takes that one from Cam.
Okay.
If you had to get proof for why timeouts work, you just saw it right there.
Devin and Thomas, table 2.
And we are coming up. Okay, we were resetting scores. I was like, oh my, that happened fast.
We missed a lot.
Yeah, right?
All
All right, let's see. We got.
I'm out. Game begins. We're ready.
Cat and Z starting off here. Z with +1.
I don't know how many times there was a point where it walked back and
Z with a great straight.
So this is really a battle of the styles for me because Kat is one of the more controlled players that we've seen here, and Z we've known to be like a little bit more.
A little wild, a little loose cannon with it.
Yeah, sporadic even. I'm excited to see. I know Kat's also, like we were just talking about, a big proponent of the timeout.
Oh wow, right wall under looks like
Oh, yeah.
Z.
I've never had cereal that long. I said I've never had cereal that long.
Wow, Cat throwing it down.
If you chop the noodles
Put
up,
one in.
I'll give you a cereal.
Z putting it right back.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
it's gotta
God.
be smaller.
Immediate responses here.
Me. I'm saying right now, though, I am in this conversation.
Cam,
You're gonna get copyrighted for that.
give us a baby interview. I have a question for you.
4-4.
It seems like something you would do is ignore instructions. Chad, is that your red looking thing right there? You can't park the cross from another car. It's not over. HOA will come.
Wasn't that they'll come
You're right. He does have a dumb puck pusher. It's something we see a lot of these guys do. Not everybody goes with the spinning.
Sonic Boom is the best Sonic show ever created.
That's a tough take.
Fuck it.
Oh.
1, 2.
Tables off.
I love your lesbian.
Sonic boom,
Sonic
boom.
boom.
I know it's a lesbian.
Alright, see you ready.
I thought you said lesbian shirt, and I was like, yellow.
Play! Oh, I mean,
Kind of the same thing.
Ooh. Wow. Good straight from Z.
It seems like, though Kat's playing it well, Kat is getting pulled a little bit into Z's pace, right? It's
Right.
a little bit quicker than I usually see her.
There we go.
She's making the best of it. When she
Making
gets
the best of
opportunities
it.
for those crosses, she's getting them every time.
My iPod was broken. It's like, no.
Definitely keeping up the pace.
I mean, it's a fight fire with fire situation. Right?
But when she gets the chance, she'll slow it down, get some control back before flinging them all back.
Takes some time, looks for the opportunity, holds the possession. See, this is where I think Kat's dangerous. When she's getting these rebounds, and she's pushing that 6-7 second, shot clock, right, where they can have it on their side, and it'll feel like Kat has the puck for 45 seconds.
That may be because we're both ADHD, but it might actually be like 3 seconds. But it feels like a century.
I I'd be stopped watching this.
That was about 3 seconds if I had to go.
That's a great left wall.
Great. Yep. Cat takes that set.
Let's pop over to Devin and Thomas while they're resetting for the next match. We've got a tie game. Don't.
Hey guys, it's me cutting.
Are there handicaps on this?
Yeah, pretty good. That and
Yeah, 6-7. I was hoping no one would notice.
what's that called again?
No handicaps on this one, based on the whiteboard.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Devin and Thomas 4-4, 4-5.
Thomas, I've heard them talking about it before. Thomas has had a glow up. I mean, even since I started watching about a month and a half ago.
Great hit from Devin.
Commentator
5-5.
curse.
Yeah, it's hard to be a commentator and not talk about what you're watching. But the more you talk about it, the worse it gets.
It is technically have to One all.
Right.
7.
There we go. Thomas at 6.
All right.
One, two.
Devin keeping the pace quick here. Now settling back into the possession. Great block from Thomas.
Great block.
1, 3.
That almost. Devin doing a little bit of dribbling there on the enemy side of the table.
A little
Keep
more
possession.
control from Devin today.
Looks like that caught Devin either in the arm or the chest, so the possession goes back to Thomas.
Off table.
Ready?
Butt, ready? Again.
And
Wow,
Thomas
great
finishes
straight.
that one off. We're going to keep the action hot. We're going to flip right back over to Z and Cat.
Table 1, just
Sorry,
turn back
Z1
on.
and Cat 2. And we're walking into a tie game.
Puck just bouncing between the sides here. Cat slowing it down.
And this is where we see Z thrive, is in that chaos. When the puck's really bouncing around, he's really kind of leaning on those instincts and that reaction.
That's right.
The Cat not being pushed over by it.
Wow.
That was a
Crazy right
nasty,
wall there.
nasty wall.
Parker's making note of that one for the clips. Ooh, almost slipped that one up, but kept it in. Cat slowing it down. Going for the straight, quick block. All right, back in play.
Hold on, chat. We're going to Josh Jones. I got you a ticket too. You decide you don't want to go. This Saturday,
Ooh.
4 all.
He's bouncing the puck in from the other side.
So far, I mean, everything we've seen so far has been really close, right? I also feel like we've seen some of the matches I was most looking forward to tonight come up early, right? So I'm wondering if that's going to... Well, I mean, I think Cat goes up 5-4. But I'm wondering if we're going to see this kind of sustained level of play. A lot of times when players start out hot, they stay hot.
Yep. 5-5.
And again, it's a call and response between these two players. Go Cat in the chat. We're watching Bob coming in.
Cat's up 1.
You're getting your wish. Cat's up 1. It's match point if Cat can sink this. Oh, looks like Z lost control of that one. Possession back to Cat. Let's see if she gets that pace that she wants.
And there it is.
And there it is.
Cat takes it.
Sweeps with the 2-0. Much closer than it looks, though. Much closer.
Yeah,
than
very close game. I mean, the whole time, 1 off for each.
it's a good lineup.
Flip around the tables here.
All right, next up we'll do.
Looks like our camera's frozen.
There's a lot of Cat and Cam at the beginning.
Maybe we hit it again.
Maybe we go. Maybe try it again.
Cat,
Who hasn't played?
Cat, will you do a little interview with us?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, my big question and kind of...
Each other?
We'll let Kate fix it. our big question and kind of like what we were talking about during the matches, we felt like this was a big clash of styles, right? We know
Yeah.
you're the controlled player. I call you the timeout queen. I mean, it might just be me. But in that match, you know, when you got possession, you slowed it down, but you were really matching what Z was doing. I mean, you were not taking too much time, not letting Z get the composure. What's the idea going in? Are you like, I need to match this tempo, or kind of what are your thoughts?
This is part of a larger. This is a big answer to like a simple, like a good question. So, I think there are many ways to be good at air hockey. Z is very, very good at like the very quick, like he's very snappy, like hits really quickly. He's very, very good at that. I am not. And you have players that really thrive, like when they're against someone like that. Players really thrive when they're against like a slower player. It is important, in my opinion,
One of the
to be
cameras
good
is frozen.
in many different ways.
Don't listen
And
to
it has
anything
been-
this woman says.
Yeah, I'm terrible at that.
The drama.
It is really important to like practice against styles and like try against players who like that's his natural style and it's not mine. So like I try to speed it up a little bit. Still not very good at it, but there's so many ways to play air hockey, and Z is very good in a way that I'm less good at, and so it's like inspiring to me to like try to match that a little bit.
Awesome. Great
yeah.
answer and great win.
Yeah, no, it's fun playing against him. It's also hard.
So that she can work on that.
Not good.
Well, you get 2
I
points.
struggle with it.
Can't be written.
What is the timing right now? 27.
What's that? Oh, I need to know. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna play black so Kay can work on fixing the camera.
Nice.
I was gonna say, yeah, you could
Or is it fixed? Oh, it's fixed.
Excellent.
No, it looks like it.
Oh.
Kay, do you want to play or do you want to take a minute?
I can play.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Kay is up next, but she is helping us resolve a camera issue real quick. See if it's working now. Yep, there we go. Table 2, Devin and Thomas. Thomas up with one game. 1 point.
Alright.
This has been about crazy. What a great interview from Kat. I've been wanting to ask that question for a while.
Yeah. I know we've been in the chat thinking about it.
That's like a
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
amount of pressure.
What do you say?
I'm so excited.
The redhead girl looks like she likes Sonic the Hedgehog. This directly translates to more wins in air hockey.
I think so.
I think that's a great call.
You gotta go fast.
I'm surprised I haven't seen it till now. Also, continuing on kind of the pacing train, we've seen the game between Thomas and Devin really slow down. Thomas is
Yeah,
taking a
they're
lot of
really
time.
taking their time. Wow.
And it's
Putting it right
paying
in. Yeah.
1, 2.
5-3, Thomas. Up 1 game as well. Angie, you can have $100, but it's not gonna be from me.
Yeah, does anybody have $100? No, nobody has $100.
We all play air hockey. We don't have any money.
Yeah, we spend all the money on the tables.
And the beer and the food.
Yeah, and medical bills from people getting hit in the face with pucks.
There it is.
And Thomas with the
Taking
quick
that
win.
set.
You need an opponent.
Thomas with the 2-0.
Devin not far behind.
It was. Again, a lot of these 2-0s are a lot closer than they look. That was really well. All right, let's hop over to our other table. Let's see what's going on. We've got Kay and Vlad.
Love this
Okay.
matchup.
Half
Nice.
baddie, half Vladdy.
Which one's the baddie?
That's a good question. Okay.
3-3, tied up.
So how do you feel about Kay's
Wow.
style? What have you picked up from watching her this season of league?
From watching Kay, I mean, she's pretty balanced. She's pretty much decent at everything, I feel like. I'm not sure there's something that stands out to me. I mean, she has to really reach across the table to get stuff done, but she does it. She's very active.
Maybe that's the secret to extra power. She gets her whole
Right.
body weight behind it, you know?
The lunging, the leg up on the table. Oh, there it is. By keeping it tied up.
Is a solid right wall over coming out from Vlad. Vlad, on the other end, I think has a very definitive style. You'll see Vlad definitely preferring to play towards the front of the table. He likes to keep the press up.
Very forward.
Very forward. And it works really, really well against opponents who don't know how to deal with it.
Go.
Again, that right bank is open. That is where we're making deposits.
Wow.
So is the
right
left
back with the
bank.
left.
All banks are open. But yeah, I agree with you. It definitely seems Kay seems to have a mix of
Very balanced.
playing a reactionary style, kind of like we were talking about Z, versus taking the time to control the puck. Another great
Block,
from Kay.
yeah.
Again, any block where you can come back with the puck and
nice
retain
straight.
possession is something.
Oh,
And the
right back
immediate
at
answer. Show me.
6-6, show me. And there it is. Kay takes the first game.
All right. Looks like we're setting up for a good match here. That was an incredibly close one.
Looks like we're starting back up.
All right, Devin immediately back on the table. The redemption arc begins now. Nia we've seen play too. Nia, I'd say, is another kind of all-around balanced player.
I would say so, yeah.
But
Maybe a little more aggressive than Kay.
Maybe
Still good control.
definitely explosive, I would say.
Explosive,
When
that's a
you
good way to
see
put it.
her really kind of putting the puck on the other side of the table, it's happening fast. But Devin is reacting really well to that explosiveness. He's playing in that mid area of his side of the table back towards the goal. He's ready to react to that defense.
Yeah, keeping possession here.
Nia's really trying to force this right wall. Mixes it up.
First straight. Right wall in.
There's that right wall. Bank's open, baby.
Every win begins with Kay.
We've got some Go Nias in the chat.
We got, Chelsea looks like a fan. What up, Chelsea? Welcome to the chat. All right, Nia knocking another one in. Oh, Devin almost got that one. Oh, quick
Nia
straight
going
from
up
Nia.
5-0. Devin is looking to get something going here. A lot of time when I see Devin really playing his best, he's getting these reactionary, specifically the forehands coming across the table.
Yeah.
Right? But if you look at where Nia's playing her defense and where she's setting up, she's never more than 6 or 7 inches off the front of that goal. That makes it really easy for
6
her
or
to
7,
react to that kind of shot.
Oh,
but
Devin
Devin
sneaking
sneaks
one in there.
Very technical
warmed
shot
up.
with that left wall over.
Oh, that was
unlucky.
slipped right past Devin there.
Unlucky.
6-1 Nia, and it bounced right back in.
We're going to kind of move past that
Move
moment
that
and go
one,
over
yep.
to Vlad and Kay, who are now in game 2, which I believe Kay got game 1, right? I hit the add
Yes,
button. I'm
yes.
not sure. Okay,
I think
set up
so.
on stream. Cool.
We hope that's correct.
Yeah, we're doing our best.
Yeah, we're new to this, but we're trying to help. Nice straight from Kay there. Powerful straight. Tables off.
So that's, I wonder if kind of what I'm seeing work against, like we were talking about, Vlad has this more aggressive style. He wants to play towards the center of the table. I'm noticing a lot of the offense that he's getting scored on is coming from the back of the table, just like there, right? It's not a super aggressive, it's not super reactionary, it's a slow, methodical setup shot.
Wow, great straight. Kay with her set point.
Oh, okay, Kay gets possession back.
Right in.
Stuffs it.
Right wall under.
Strong wind coming out from Kay. Strong hugs as well. All right, and we are going to go back to Devin and Nia game 2. We are just about to get started here. Shout out Thomas with some great ankle on that left shoulder. We'll see if we can get him to stand right in front of the camera.
Yeah,
here, but
great
it looks
ankle.
great.
Looks awesome.
Oh, there you got a glimpse there. You're welcome. And Nia with the possession.
Yeah. You guys are in a second, right?
All right, Devin gets it back. We're going to see some control.
Oh, puck all over the place.
I was just
Give
thinking,
that
I
back to
wonder if we're going to see more kind of mid-table offense this time from Devin. It seems like the reactionary style Nia was dealing with. And I bet, I saw her and Z talking a lot earlier, I bet they're practice partners or something like that. And she's
Okay.
used to that more aggressive style. So maybe,
Okay.
maybe Devins needs to find this kind of switch up.
Yeah.
And you know, similar to what Kay was doing in the last match, really play from the back of the table and take these slower, methodical, paced out shots. But
Yeah, I can see that.
Nia has a stone wall of defense going on right now.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
It seems like she's reacting to everything perfect. Trapping the puck over there. Great defense from Devin.
Slowing it down.
Ray, if you were
Keeping it reactive. There it is.
We haven't seen you.
I know, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the highs and chats, guys.
I'm going with P6. I can't pronounce the front part. Too many consonants. I have a small brain.
Great hit from Devin there. When he slows it down, you can really sneak in some good shots.
We'll see. I hope we see, Devin's quickly sending the puck back over. Now we're seeing him control it. This is what I want to see more of. In
Yeah.
this matchup. I want to see the pace control. Exactly what we're talking about.
That's the third one in a row just like that. Working
But
really
the
well for
instant-
Devin.
The instant response.
He is
from
not
Nia,
having it.
Not gonna roll over. Game point either way. Nia takes it. Okay, we'll see, Gravy baby.
Okay. I can see that.
We'll see. There's a way to do polls, but we haven't figured it out yet. So we'll put it back later. Oh wait, no, I think I see it.
Oh, there you go. What do you want here?
Will Nia win in game 2? All right, Gravy baby, we made the poll. Put your money where your mouth is. Oh, instantly won. Nah, it just started. We gotta give the boy a chance.
Yeah.
It's been good so far. Okay, you're over here. You just played a match and you won. You won in 2 games.
I did.
What was the secret of success this time?
Look where the goal is open.
Right.
The goal is open.
I twist the screen a little bit. You turn your head that way, but your mic is still like right here. So it's like it's over.
Maybe put it on the
Yeah, just put it on the other side.
You can either do that or hold it or whatever, but like just make sure you're talking at it. The pulse
Gotcha.
thing is like I think it's the little bar icon, the bar graph.
Yep, we figured it out. We got it going.
Hell
I'll be
yeah.
right back. I gotta do stuff.
They
But
got
they
it.
also have great commentary.
Thank you, Steven.
I've watched so many esports over the years. This is my moment.
You got it.
All right, I hit a
I
button.
have a quick question.
I have an answer.
What is the utility of the nubbier flat puck or mallards?
Oh, the low top part. There's multiple reasons why somebody wants to use one, but I have really long fingers and I fractured my finger at one point at a job. The door in the back of craft.
Yep.
Oh,
got me
no.
with the wind one day, and luckily my ring saved me from like completely fracturing my finger. But I used to
Okay.
play with a high top, and later I played air hockey, and I really fucked my finger. So now I really just only play with a low top because my finger kind of hangs over the top like this.
Okay.
So like it was just banging on it whenever I was using a high top.
So it's more
Gotcha.
secure that way for the longer
For
fingers.
me,
Yeah.
yeah, it's more like preference to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because some people like religiously go with the cream mallets and they prefer the cream mallets, which are
I
like
realized I wasn't wearing this when I went like that. It's like, ow, that hurts. Oh, this shit hurt.
these. They're that cream colored.
Okay.
They're not like the white ones.
Like a more translucent
Yeah.
plastic kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's also
Okay.
it's the type of material as well.
Ah, okay.
So like if you can see, if it's holding my hand, my middle finger's knuckle is like banging on the top
Okay.
of it, and it literally was like fracturing my finger.
Yeah.
So now what I do is I hold it here and have a piece of tape, and now I can just like have it all the way over.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
there's a few people that do air hockey. They hold their mallet like this, and just like
Very loose.
yeah, it's supposed to give you more like flexibility with your wrists and whatnot.
Okay.
But I throw it whenever I do that.
Okay.
Also, before you
Gotcha.
go, I just want your chat has coined this. Every win begins with K.
Yay!
That's how
It's
spelling
pretty good.
works, yeah.
That's
how
way
it
better than the one from K. Jewelers. People have tried that one, and it's not funny after the 100th time.
All right, coming back to the action here. Devin did take down game 2, so all you yeses in the polls can suck it. But
Looks
Nia
like we
off
have
to
some
a hot
moves.
start here. Okay, we're seeing this slow down pace from Devin, kind of that control we were talking about in game 1. But we're seeing a similar response from Nia. I mean, really now the onus is on Nia to respond to
Good
what happened last
snapback
game.
from Devin to defend.
Oh, you don't want to score like that. I'm sure Devin doesn't want to even score like that. That just feels bad.
Are you ready, Reina?
Nice. Left wall under, it looks like. Devin.
All right, Devin back in control.
2-5.
Nia maintaining possession right now.
We're seeing a lot of this, right for Nia, but left for Devin. A lot of these bank shots are easily defended, but not that one. Nia slips one through.
They told me not killing him. I don't know why I had the second work. But yeah, it's coming and it wasn't even on. It's somebody.
Slower paced game here, but it's worth it to see more control from both players.
I thought about bopping it to see. Nice cross.
3-5.
Both are working with decent defense right now.
And, we've seen a lot of this slow down in pace. It might be game 3 jitters. It might be that no one wants to make an easy mistake and get capitalized on.
3-game point.
Great right wall under from Devin.
All right, let's put.
Focus and play.
We're gonna end the previous poll. And 26 votes in the poll.
Wow.
Let's go.
People putting it on Nia in the chat. All right. 4-5. Devin's up.
No, it's not. No. It's also hopping. It might be that, but it's also not.
All right, chatters, new poll is up. Tell us who takes game 3. Is it gonna be Nia or Devin? Who's gonna take the set? On one of the more evenly matched ones we've seen all night, which is saying something because we've seen a lot.
Yeah, it's been pretty even tonight from
I was
everybody.
just being lazy.
Devin up
Early
2.
support for Nia, but as Devin goes up to 6,
Set point for Devin.
maybe we'll get a show me. I'm always here for a good spew.
Always love a spew.
Love a spew.
Top right.
Alright, let me get him.
All right, Devin with possession. This could be dangerous. Oh, and the
and
quick
Devin
response.
takes a set. Great game.
Devin, and Chat got it right. At the time of winning, Devin was at 56%.
Looks like we voted really quickly at the end.
Chat
there,
is
but
now
that's okay.
50-50. We've gotten it right every time, just to be clear. Great game. Thank you. All right, I have some questions for you. Get over here. Oh, no? Just kidding. We don't have any questions for you.
Can't find camera.
Oh, yeah, we can do social page. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and we are going to talk about these
Well, that's you do that.
North Carolina
That'll
Air
work.
Hockey State Championships, which is the button we meant to hit. This is June 12th to the 14th at Maywood Hall and Garden in Raleigh. I'm going to be there. Jamie's going to be there.
I'm not going to be there.
He's not going to
I'm
be
gonna
there.
be
That
in
was a
Butler.
bald-faced lie. But
I've
yeah,
been there the past couple of years, though. It's always awesome.
if you want to see some, high-level air hockey, if you want to see the top 10 in the state playing each other, if you want to see who comes out on top in North Carolina State, this is the place to be. And the place to get more updates on what exactly is going to happen with this tournament and the next league are the NC Air Hockey socials. You're watching right now on YouTube. We are also on Instagram, Facebook, and you can find us at www.ncairhockeyplayers.com.
I got it. I understand. I get it. Don't worry.
you're just joining us now, we're taking a quick break before we get our next game set up. We've seen a lot of close action tonight. We think it's going to continue. A couple 2-0s, but every 2-0 we've seen has been either a
Really
7-5
close each
or a
game.
7-6.
Yeah.
Much closer than we anticipated.
Give me 3. Give me 4.
Put water in my Frosted Flakes and I am physically aggressive curse combo. I have that same tattoo on my inner thigh, on my left leg. I say that all the time. It's crazy. All right, and it looks like we're gonna jump over to Z and Vlad.
You should go, Chelsea. It's always really fun.
You should absolutely go, Chelsea. We'll be there. I've never been before. It'll be my first one. We can be new together.
Yeah, it's great. There's always food trucks. There's drinks flowing.
Usually sponsored by Tito's, if I'm not
Usually
mistaken.
sponsored by Tito's.
So if you're a big vodka person, then
I know I am.
it's the place to be.
Right off the bat, we've lost a pug.
All right, Cat has your
Oh, something smells good.
Something smells really good.
Did we just get axed? What is it?
Oh, it smells so good.
Hydrolon? That's cool. It smells. Sure. I love Tiger Balm.
Yeah. So,
Where exactly do we put Tiger Balm?
it's okay to leave it in.
You put it anywhere. You can eat it.
Yeah.
It'll cure various diseases.
I don't know about that, but I usually put it on.
Okay.
I use it on my shoulder a lot.
It smells kind of like menthol.
We're doing pretty well. We have almost 100 active
Spicy
followers right
menthol.
Yeah, we just did a poll that got 26 votes. It's insane. It's the most ever. Usually it's like me and one other person battling for the poll. So
now. We're doing well this week. It's probably you two.
it
Maybe
is.
you're our secret sauce.
It's the only logical conclusion.
We need to figure out how to stream through Discord so they can concentrate whenever they want. And not have to drive all the
Or we could just show up. I like being here. It's easier to commentate when you're with somebody.
Yeah,
too.
definitely. Right in the presence of it.
Well, the beauty of doing it over Discord is that whoever wants to can be on Discord,
Since
and
you
you
don't
guys
have to
can do
travel
it wherever.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
We'll consider it.
All right.
I'll do research.
If I were going into the
Guys,
kitchen,
we'll find it later. Just
I should probably leave the mic here, right?
That's why we have so many.
Probably should leave the mic here. That way it doesn't super static everybody. I'll be right back.
Parker's walking out. We still have pucks flying on table 2. Vlad easy. Vlad is up by 3. Vlad is up by 4. He's going for a quick start there. Vlad back up again.
Table is
Puts it in as quick as he gets it.
Cat has possession. Table's back on. Ready, play.
Wow, Vlad sneaking that one in. 0-6, puck flying under my feet here. 7-0 from Vlad on Z. Taking game 1. Says he's about to get crushed by Z. We'll see about that. What do you think, chat?
Here we go. 1, 2.
All right. Set the table here.
Yeah, we have lots of offers. We have a couple actual need.
There we go. Off to the races here. Z put one in quick. Oh, Vlad sneaking one past Z there. These are two very aggressive players. Oh, we have a lost mallet there. It's reset. These are two very aggressive and fast players, from my understanding. Yep, there we go. Tying it up. 2-2. So it'll be interesting to see. Wow.
3-2.
Quick right in there from Z.
4-4. 4-5. 4-2.
Ooh. He's bringing it back. Did not like getting 7-0 in that first game. Glad to get back up.
What did I miss? How's this game going?
It's an aggressive game, but it's a good game.
I thought it'd be an aggressive. Vlad is up 1-0.
Vlad 7-0'd his first game.
Vlad 7-0. He got to sign his name on the wall, didn't he? Well, I guess next time I'll just hold it. That Tiger Bomb smells good.
That Tiger Bomb is filling up the
It's
room.
gonna be, oh, it's so good.
Smells great though.
Somebody put that can of that in front of a fan. And I will be right back. All right. Oh, puck goes off the table.
Ready? Good. Up.
All right. Is he seemingly doing the... Wait, oh, I should have known it was a 7-0. I see the skunks from Gravy Baby in the chat now. But Z putting up a good fight here. But flat answering quickly. I have just, like, I commentator curse watching this on YouTube at home, and now that I'm here, it's happening in real time, and I feel really bad about it. I'm not exactly sure how to do it. And Cam's going to be joining us
You
in a
see,
little bit.
what had happened was,
What happened?
Z got real upset about those 7 points, and
Okay.
I immediately step in
That was
and
the
he scores on
commentator
himself. So, hey, you know how sometimes the kicker misses because the commentators talk shit or say bad things? That's what just happened here.
All right, so let me ask you, what do you think we're seeing here? Because if you asked me before this match if Vlad was going to 7-0 Z and be up one game on a show me, then oh my goodness.
So Vlad actually matches up really well with Z because they have very similar play styles. So they're both very aggressive. They're both very fast. They don't take a lot of time to set up. And when you're playing someone that mirrors you, it can really get under your skin because you're so used to controlling the pace of play. But then they're dictating the pace as fast as you are because they're refusing to take a second to breathe.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It does. Let me ask you a follow-up question. So one thing we've noticed about Vlad and the way he plays is he loves to play towards the front of the table, right? Towards the middle of the table is probably the better way to say it.
Yeah.
Is that something you think is directly playing into Z's weaknesses, where it's that more aggressive, more in-your-face style of play?
A little bit because Z, like Vlad, they don't do a ton of setup on their shots. They just hit it and go, hit it and go, hit it and go. And whenever you're doing that a lot, if someone's playing very aggressively, then you're not taking advantage of that and going around them. Like whenever I play Vlad or Z, I hit a lot of right walls.
Gotcha.
A lot of right walls because I'm trying to get around that aggressive defense. But then on the other hand, one of the best of all time, if not the best of all time, Colin Cummings, he plays defense halfway up the table.
Double C?
So that's how he does it. But all right, we got to figure out our next matchup on table number 2. It's going to be
Me and Kay.
who and Kay?
Me and Kay.
Thomas and Kay. That works. Thomas, we grab Kay. She's inside.
So this game is almost the opposite of what we were just talking about.
100%.
We were just talking about two in-your-face, middle-of-the-table play styles, and now we're seeing something that's way closer to a controlled, paced game.
Yeah, these are probably the two of the most controlled, like, very take your time, set up your shot. They probably have the best attention to detail of anyone in the group on these two.
I will say, I was surprised in the Cat versus Z match earlier, we saw Cat like really up her tempo, like something I hadn't really seen in the past couple of weeks, where she was not quite matching Z because that's a difficult thing to do, right? But we were seeing Cat play a much more aggressive style, and she was still maintaining possessions, but not running down that 6 or 7 shots on the shot clock, right? She was taking 3 or 4 and then hitting a cut or hitting a straight and getting it most of the time.
Yeah. So a lot of things, something that people don't think about is these are two humans playing the game, and emotion will get involved sometimes. That doesn't mean emotion like the peak of emotion, like anger and fury and things like that.
Sure, yeah.
But sometimes, like when someone's playing super fast and you give up a goal or two, or they're not hitting it the way you want, you're just going to change it to change it.
Yeah.
Just to see if you can make something else happen. And that's where I say emotion kind of hops in there.
All right, and one more question for you. So, in your game versus Reina, which was, for my money, like the best game of the night so far, it was very, very close. There was a timeout called on a 6-6, I believe.
Yes.
Right? Did it get in your head? How do you feel about the timeout call?
That's super common. So that's
Super
a
common?
super common method. I saw it coming a mile away, but I basically decided to sit on the cut because she had been beating me on the cut all night. That's her best shot. And I was like, I was hoping that I would be able to react in time and take away that right wall under. I wasn't able to get there in time, and that's where she got that goal. But I sold out for the cut, and I had decided I was going to have before the timeout. So it's possible she saw that. But
It was a good plan, but great players make great shots, right?
That's how it goes.
how
All
it
right,
goes.
back to Jamie.
Thank you, Cam. Beautiful, beautiful human.
That was Cam, the very man that owns this garage.
He's also a very manly man.
Thank you.
I don't know about that. My wife is in the house.
That's actually
She's
so
the one playing
true.
on the left right now.
There you go.
Me and my white monster diet.
You all going to get
And it creates a
All right, so we are back after a little bit of insight from Cam. In case you missed it, I was asking him about, hey, did that timeout affect you when it was a spew me on the Reina versus Cam match? And he said he saw it coming, but defended against a play, expecting a quick option, and got a quick option, just not exactly what they were defending for.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting insight from what was maybe the most competitive game of the night.
Yeah, I'm glad they're thinking about it that much. If
Yeah.
it was me, I would have no thoughts at all. I'm just hitting puck if I can.
Just like any sport, there's levels to it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you and I are out there, we're just hitting the puck as fast as we can, scoring on ourselves.
Most likely hurting ourselves. Yeah, absolutely.
But zooming back into this game, so we've got Kay and Thomas, aka TTFE, going on this one. And these are two players that I'm interested to see. It's like I said earlier, Thomas has really been seeing a glow up over the last couple of weeks. Kay, I've known, in last week took down at least a game. I can't remember if it was the match or not against Reina with the handicap, but still showed some dominant play. So these are two players that are both kind of on the come up and on the rise.
I mean, there was one week there where Kay won almost every game.
Yeah,
I feel like.
maybe a streaky player.
Yeah,
We'll have to see where that streak is
there.
today. Not Austin Matthews on the right.
I assume that's a reference to
Yeah,
something.
I think it's a joke I don't get. If you wanted me to say yes it is, then yes it is. Air hockey mola. There it is. Thought that might be it.
3-1, K up 2 here on Thomas. Keeping possession, keeping the puck moving. Taking calculated shots here. Great left wall.
Nasty left under.
Oh my god.
Puck hit me in the leg.
I should have just whoosh. That would have been sweet. We still haven't seen Ray in the chat, and if he doesn't say anything in the next couple minutes, I'm going to send a wellness check to his house. Ray Nugs, how are you?
What's up,
He's
Jamal?
definitely not playing disc golf with us anymore. A lot of back and forth happening here with Kay and Thomas.
Oh, K missing there and losing possession. Might hit some blocks there. Thomas regaining possession here. Taking it easy.
More dribbling. It seems like neither player is willing to commit to being super aggressive.
I think that's okay compared to all the aggressive matches we've seen so far. Let's change it up.
It does. It does. But I think we've got to see. We talked a little bit earlier about explosiveness and really kind of making these snap decisions. And I think that's what it's going to take for somebody to really pull ahead here. Not that Kay hasn't already kind of pulled ahead as far as score goes, but
Wow.
there it is, 5-1.
And then a couple weeks ago, I
Did you
was
get this
like,
at the show?
hey,
You went to? The yellow card shirt?
No, this is from 2016, their final show. Their final show, and now it's not.
And now they're opening for a day or so.
well, they're a church base now.
They're something else. I don't know what they
Have you
are.
listened to any of their music?
It's
Ooh,
kind of like
I saw them
straight
all
there
last
from Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great set.
It was actually very, very good. But then
But it was not.
Oh,
The immediate response.
Wow.
the new album is a little bit. They didn't play a lot of their
It's a
new stuff.
momentum killer. When you get one in and you've been struggling to get one in for most of the match, and then they immediately answer
Oh,
back.
it bounced out on K there. Could have been game point.
They have a couple that I didn't know were.
Hi, Lim. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Air Hockey. And there it is. K taking game one against Thomas.
Okay, taking it down. And we're going to quickly switch to the other table for a brother-on-brother action. No steps involved. Sorry to the viewers.
Yeah. It is Cam and Devin.
I wonder what he's testing here. Looking for dead spots on the wall, maybe, or just asserting dominance via
I
loud
think he's
noises.
just having
perhaps?
fun.
That can't be it.
It couldn't be him.
Hey, Rizky, welcome to the chat.
Either nobody cared to or nobody knew.
All right.
It's
We're about to get started here, and we will keep an eye on the K versus Thomas match. And if it looks like it's going to end at match
Looks
2,
like it's
we'll-
actually heating up there.
let's stay on brother for now. We'll keep an eye on that match. If the score gets interesting, we'll switch back so you guys can see how that one finishes.
Oh, wow, right while under.
Devin, starting with the 2-0 handicap, puts one in quickly,
Oh,
immediately
Cam
answered by
straight.
Cam is a shark for this. If you are not paying attention right after you score, he will put the puck back on the table as quickly as possible and put
Kind
it
of
in.
just like that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly like that. Cam, definitely one of these players that we see really mix kind of the pace of having a longer possession with these really kind of high intensity, high reactionary and explosive shots.
Ooh.
Devin with the dribble. It's a little bit.
Wow. Snuck that one in.
Yep,
Table's off.
absolutely did. I'm not sure how much you guys can hear it in chat, but it is all noise, and then when that table goes off, it is just
dead quiet.
silence.
That's insane.
I don't know if Devin. I think Devin has a nub right now.
He doesn't have a.
He for sure has a nub. Unless you're saying he didn't have one earlier. He might have switched it up. We'll see if we can find
Might
it
have switched it
afterwards.
up.
He's already declined one interview tonight, though, so I don't want to make that.
I don't think he knew we were talking to him. We're not cool enough for Devin. Cam and Devin 4-4.
I might be one day. I'll say one thing I noticed from Cam on defense is while he's still getting there and reacting to things, he's definitely less jumpy than we see some other players be on
That's
defense.
true. He's very relaxed, very focused.
Methodical defense where he knows what angles he needs to cover and he knows kind of where his mallet needs to be to block the highest percentage of shots.
Oh, Devin sneaking one in on Cam there.
Devin giving us a great example of high-paced, high-reaction play, explosiveness. Kind of giving Devin a gift with that one.
Oh,
And sending it right back.
game point for Cam. Devin's got to be careful with that charge. Great, except when he does that.
Can I get a show me in the chat?
Cam taking his time, keeping possession.
As an update on our other table, Thomas is up 6-3. And he just pushed it out. That's going to put us on game 3 of Thomas versus K. We will show you guys that right after we see this show me. There's Ray. All right, we can cancel the wellness check.
Yes, Devin is absolutely Andrew Santino, and there it is.
And Cam showing us his
Game
moves.
one.
All right, and now we are going to pop back over to table 2, and we are going to see game 3 of K versus Thomas.
One is one piece and another one is
Shout out referee Vlad.
Is that how that works? dresses are the full body and skirts are geared down. I thought skirts were like short and dresses were long.
No, the skirts.
Side conversations on women's fashion, hoping that the mics are picking up
I
all
learned
that.
something new today.
Skirt is like pants, dress is like handicaps.
For the next week, I'm going to make that a segment. You're not allowed to leave until you tell me what you learned today.
Thomas opening with a statement, but Kay answering back immediately. It's
No, I'm not fucking with you.
1-1. The score should be updating in just a second. Don't worry, guys.
Some of those things are like you don't know until you
Let's get
know.
a poll going. We got a game 3. Let's see what chat thinks.
Skirt is just the bottom.
I mean,
All right. Who will take it? Kay or Thomas? I do have to be hitting the right thing.
you don't think it's not like I've never done a deep dive with like women's clothing nomenclature.
I mean, I guess that's like actually a very fair statement. You know the difference. Yeah.
All right, let's see your votes in chat. It's currently 2-1, but I want to know who you think is going to take this game.
Oh, okay.
We're seeing a lot
real
of
quick.
immediate answers, and I promise you have to vote for you think who wins. We know Kay is a cute girl. Thomas is also a cute boy, and he has cool tattoos. Let it even itself out.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
do
the
air hockey
tattoos
skill
are
roll.
going all right. Ray's voting K. That's going to sway the vote there greatly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Is that going to affect the K vote? That's a self-score.
That could.
It's a self-score.
3-1.
Oh, great straight from Thomas. 2-4. Thomas is up 2. I think I heard a timeout.
Yeah, we had a timeout. The puck from the other table.
Was under the table.
Exactly, and I think our backup. I think we're on our backup puck, and we've got one under a car on the drive.
Oh, wow. Another great straight.
Great cross from Thomas. See 5-3. We've seen Thomas in these, 2 points to win or 1 point to win situations. Though he's a player with a handicap, that means he has a lot of experience in really closing these games out.
Oh, puck's flying.
Alright. And I believe that possession is retained by Thomas on this one.
Looks like the poll is favoring K here. We're looking for an underdog come up.
67%. We've got 6 votes in. I know there are more than 6 people out there. If you don't vote, we'll find you and kick you out of the chat. You have to vote. It's the rules.
That was a bit aggressive there, Parker. I really like that.
Ray just showed up. Yeah, we canceled the wellness check.
You canceled what?
The wellness check.
He was at the gym.
Ah,
You gotta get huge. You just gotta get more muscle on for this air hockey tournament in June, right?
4-6 Thomas.
Getting
5-6,
jacked.
sorry.
You heard it here first. Ray, fondly known as the chat, is the one hitting on, quote, the cute redhead.
Hey, that's me.
Thanks, the cute. All right. 7 leads by 2. Are both players ready?
Let's get it.
All right. On my release.
Again, it's such an odd going from games like Vlad versus Z to go into this such more slower controlled pace. Speaking of slower controlled pace, there's nothing about being slow and controlled when you lose. Thomas takes this one
Takes
down.
that set.
We're gonna get you back to brother on brother action immediately. We are in game 3, meaning in that time,
Wow.
Devin came back and won a game. I'm sorry we didn't get to see that, but we will see how this one finishes out. Devin with an authoritative left wall, putting it in there. Let's see, Cam starting to get back to the corner here, but immediately
Alright,
starts to
bringing
work
it
his way
back.
out.
Tables off.
Tables off.
Tables off.
Tables up.
Quiet
So
and stillness
quiet.
is restored.
You're both ready. All right. Plug in.
I did 3.
I think there's plenty of people right now. Who actually?
Oh, snuck that one
Devin
out.
getting a cheeky one in there, going up 5-2.
Brett, let's go back.
We'll see. You guys will see this from Devin when he's feeling confident. He gets that forehand, and you'll watch him put his shoulder
He
into
really
it.
whips it.
It's a dangerous shot, and it's moving a lot faster than pretty much anything else we're seeing thrown out.
Oh,
Speaking of things moving fast, Devin goes up 6-2 on match point. Is able to stuff the quick response from Cam. We talked about earlier, it's such a deadly way to get the puck back on the table.
Nothing.
Roadside bottle service.
Should pay you. Should also strip naked.
There you go.
You're gonna serve me
Devin
buffed it.
pulling it through. A great final match. That's going to be some tape we said.
Might as well.
It's a fantastic win from Devin. You know that one's got to feel good. Cam's the older brother. He got Devin into air hockey. So for Devin to take a match like that, that's fantastic.
Yeah, let's do Cat and Nia at table 1.
Okay.
Ref by Devin.
Left by Devin.
We have not played since week 1.
All right, we have Z and Reina coming up here. One of my favorite matches to watch.
Yeah.
Again, I love watching
Really
Z play.
wild match.
Very aggressive, and Reina, for my money, is the strongest player in this garage right now. And most of the time when they're losing, we're calling it an upset, right? So I'm very excited to see what happens here. We know Z's style, from what Cam was saying earlier, something can be punished with, as you know, overly aggressive. It can leave the bank open, as we say. So let's see if Reina's able to kind of control the pace and take advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, kicking it off. Z up 2 with a handicap.
I love that.
Quick in from Reina right off the bat.
I said I figured. I was like,
Trying to catch up with the handicap.
3 on me. She starts at 3. She starts at 3.
Good defense.
Whoa, my money on my bro, Catherine. We're seeing the full name,
Catherine
Catherine.
is starting
instead
on
of
the
just-
other table there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Catherine. I didn't even put that together.
I will say, it's hard right now because we have so many good matches going on. We also have a baddie match going on the other table, so we will try to get you guys that action as much as you can. But right now, we feel like this is the highest level air hockey we can offer you, so but we want to know everything we can. Reina maintaining possession. You'll see that reset. She traps the puck, gets the possession. You see the quick dribble.
Quick puck off the table there. Good catch, though.
Oh, this is like,
Wow.
Reina
Back to back and
with
put it
a
in.
crazy dribble there.
Tie game. 2-2. Wow, keeping the puck moving. That's what we can expect to see from this matchup.
We're seeing Z slow down a little bit.
Yeah,
which is
a little bit more
awesome.
control.
And that could be the mental side of it, right? Sometimes when you know you're up against a tough opponent, you want to slow the game down.
Yeah,
You
give
want to
yourself-
get a little focus.
Yeah, give yourself a chance.
But if we see Z get ahead and start to take control of the pace of the match, will we see that more aggressive style come out, and will it get punished by Reina?
Yeah, pump fake from Reina there.
There's some punishment.
One in. Right.
We will see if the strategic 4 off goals in a row comes back to bite in the end. Nice attempt at a right wall under there. Quickly blocked by Reina.
Wow,
Not this
quick
time,
game from
though.
Z.
Sometimes if the bank isn't all the way open, you got to kind of force it open.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, with an immediate cut, that ties it up 5-5.
Reeling from the miss. What is the end? 5-6
Make it 6-5.
now.
There's nothing I love more in air hockey than watching somebody really put their whole force behind
Yeah,
one of those
oh, I
banks.
love it.
It's just the noise it makes when it goes in is the most satisfying thing. Don't clip that.
Right wall under, I think. 6-6. Show me.
We see the Reina dribble. This is where I get nervous, but Reina loses possession.
Oh, grabbing it right on the line there.
Oh, right. And a great game one.
Game
We will
one
pop
for
back to
Reina.
this match to see how it plays out. But we're heading into a 5-6. Nia with the point up on Cat. Cat, who we've seen win a lot of games tonight. We've seen a little bit of flexibility in that style. But Nia with the stonewall defense.
Wow, puck flying.
And that's puck off the table, and possession is going to Nia. I don't know if you guys caught that little bounce off her own wall to Nia.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
It was a little
stylish.
slick. Yeah.
I would try to do that and like puncture my eyeball. Wow, Nia putting that one in for the set point. Game point,
Nia.
sorry.
Nia taking down game one. That's Cat as one of the titans of this league. That's a big win for Nia. We've got a 1v1 challenge going out in the chat.
Ray and Frosted Flakes and what, Magic the Gathering, I assume?
It's got to be, right? And if it doesn't happen now, we all saw it, and we know that Frosted Flakes is the one who chickened out.
That's right. Maybe it's real Magic.
Well,
Maybe
this
it's a
one
one real Magic.
we are going to take you back
Table two.
Z versus Reina.
Z with
the
the
2-0 handicap.
Yep, 2 handicap. Ray with possession here.
Frosted Flakes in the chat with the slap back. Going to reverse pot of green in there.
Okay.
Puck flying.
Puck flying.
All right, back in. Z keeping possession here. Getting one in.
We'll see. I feel like we're seeing Z loosen up a little bit. I'm seeing
Yeah.
a little bit more of that aggressive. I mean, especially with the way that he was scoring at the end of game one, where we're getting a lot of those really what we'll call like authoritative banks, right? Where it wasn't a question of if it's going to go in. It's a question of can you block it fast enough. All right. Very fast back and
Yeah,
forth.
moving really quick here while putting that in.
Again, when you see these fast back and forth.
Wow.
Reina
Really
with an
quick.
own goal there. Just, we've seen a few own goals, and it hasn't worked out.
Quick straight in from Reina, making up for the last one.
He didn't get called.
Z, 6-2
What up, Bronx? We have not seen
Quick
that.
volley
If I
there.
see him, I'll let you know.
for Reina to put one in.
Z looking locked in.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
focused.
Wow.
And with the quick response, Z brings it back. It's 1-1.
Game goes to Z.
You've already locked up the one.
Going to game 3.
Take the lead.
Nah,
Looks like we might be taking a break here.
there's no structural damage. I can't make it worse. Not yet. It just hurts.
Okay, whatever.
Reina fighting
Yeah,
through
nasty
an
cross. Yeah, we're commentators who are still learning the lingo, but
I
absolutely.
think we said that. All right. Well, so it looks like Nia took down the second game here, so that's a 2-0 against Cat. That is not what I would have predicted.
That's not what I thought would happen,
Yeah.
but that's kind of cool.
Ray is in shambles sitting on his couch right now.
I play you. Steven gets 1 point.
All right, I am gonna put a poll up in the chat. Well, we have to do it together. I'm Mousey's keyboard. We're gonna say who is gonna take game 3. And for bonus points, typing in the chat if you predict it's gonna be a spew or if you think someone's gonna run away with it a little bit.
When I was 6'6" with email and I'm like this.
All right. Z with that +2 handicap, Reina closing that gap really quick.
That's right. She said, what handicap?
Wow.
Good trap in the corner there to maintain
Yeah.
possession. There's that patented fast offense from Z, but Reina again with the trap in the corner.
Ray predicting Z to score every goal
All right,
about 9 times.
you can see it. It would line up with the all offense narrative.
Oh,
There's the first
that
one.
was one.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe Ray's on to one here.
So
Great
it
hit
looks
from
like
Reina.
it looks like Z has come off the gas pedal a little bit. I'm not seeing the same kind of oomph going behind some of these. I haven't seen him go to a right bank in a while.
Not that wild energy we're used to seeing, but it's still in there in strokes
There's another one. Ray's prediction so far coming
so
true.
far.
Going for the parlay.
I feel like Ray should be on Kalshi for this. Putting in bets. Right.
Yeah, that one Reina firmly scored. All right. Oh, almost a quick response. Opportunities
Left wall.
squandered and Reina going up 6-2.
Reina's gonna take the set if he doesn't catch up here.
Immediately, the poll is going in Reina's favor after that one, but we are ending it now. No more changing your minds,
There it
and
is.
that's why Reina takes it down.
Let's see, we got Cam and Steven here. Cam's up 4-1.
Two balanced players. Cam seems to be kind of more in the middle, able to switch between that lightning fast offense and a more controlled style of play. From what we've seen with Steven, it's definitely a pace of play style of gameplay that he's going for. But when we see something changed up, we'll try to get an edge.
Steven keeping possession here. Puck's off the table. We got Devin scrolling the chat here.
One sip of Bud Light.
Yes, that's what we were going to ask
Yeah,
about.
we were gonna ask you that. What's up with that? Nub puck pusher?
What?
Nub puck pusher?
Yeah, you ain't no nub
I'm not
puck.
saying a slur.
Puck pusher?
That's what he had. He said, wait, wasn't Devin playing with the nub puck pusher? Now he has another. Did you switch mallets?
Yeah,
between
did you have a
them?
different
I've
mallet?
used the same mallet.
That's what
since
I thought.
started playing air hockey.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure. Wow.
Who's Gravy Baby, bro?
We don't
I
know
don't know,
yet.
but Gravy Baby's been all up in the chat.
It's like one of hip hop's greatest unanswered questions. Is who's Gravy Baby?
Who is Gravy Baby?
Yeah,
Reveal yourself.
right next to what's it doing to a goblin?
Gravy Baby's got the gravy mask like MF Doom.
Oh yeah. Cam jumping out to an early lead here. Steven seems to be maintaining a lot of possession, but Cam is converting when he gets his chances.
The last person I played was Reina.
Bah.
Oh my god.
I don't see it.
Cam
Cam,
anti-flirting sentiment in chat.
and again, this is what we're seeing.
Cam 5-1.
We're seeing Cam withstanding, a long extended periods of possession from Steven and then immediately converting when he gets his opportunities.
Wow. Table's off.
Table's off, but I believe that goal is going to
That's gonna
stand.
go
I don't
in.
think the table being on will stop that in the slightest.
No. I think it went off right at the same time anyway.
As they say, the right bank is open. Steven with a slight pause and a head tilt.
Yeah,
Are we
little
seeing
hezzy.
Are we seeing that?
Oh, off the table. Way across the room.
Off the table. Oh!
Oh, there it goes.
Puck is back on the table. Devin has possession. That's not Devin. That's Steven.
That
Devin's
is
right
Steven.
next to me. I saw the hat looking down, and I was like, "Oh, that's clearly Devin."
We really enjoy the brotherly competition. Wow. Cam putting that one in, taking game one.
But my new one is
Ending it.
any urgency in charging.
Like I said, Cam didn't have a lot of possession that time, maybe 20%, but he didn't need a lot of possession to
He
put
didn't
goal.
waste any time when he got it.
Oh yeah.
Did you call Thomas and Nick?
Yes, Nick. He just came out here from the potty.
Ew.
Gut body.
This league stays.
We've been talking to the players about bathroom breaks and how they're not allowed, but it hasn't really set in yet.
Yeah, they need to keep producing for us.
That's one of the big changes going into playoffs next week. Is bathroom breaks are no longer allowed. Yeah, bathroom breaks.
Bathroom
that's right.
Blake. Bathroom Blake, he's the guy in there with the towels.
We're wondering if we're going to see some of our calmer players who like to hold possession come out with catheters and kind of urine bags strapped to the inside of the thigh, but you'll have to tune in next week to find out if that's happening. That is not Nick with the hat.
I
That's Nick
believe
without
that's Steven with a hat.
Steven.
Or Cam with a hat. I guess depends on who you're asking about. Yeah, management's going to be making some changes around here.
In the name of efficiency.
We need more air hockey for less.
I like
Great, right there. Steven 3-2. Trying to take a game off Cam here. Great. Right wall under. 4-2, Steven.
I also haven't. I'm on my main, and I saw from day one.
Wow, another right wall under.
Steven
Not
clearly
ready for
feels
it.
some type of way about the way the first game went. We see a quick 5-2.
Not just bathroom Nick. The bathroom has been terminated.
But again, the moment, the instant response. 6-3. Steven
And
brings
there
up the
it
game
is.
point and
Tying
closes
it up.
We've seen a lot of adjustments between the first game and the second. In the first game, we saw a lot of possession from Steven, but not a lot of conversion. This game, he did not need nearly as much time to get way better results.
No, not at all.
We will quickly pop over to table 2 to see Mother and Thomas.
Looks like it's 3-2 Mother. First game. Taking it easy here. Tom's going for the setup. Yeah, we've patched out the bathroom. Players will be peeing in bottles on camera.
I wouldn't say we patched out bathrooms, but they've definitely been heavily nerfed.
Greatly reduced.
Greatly
the
reduced.
bathrooms.
The meta is shifting away from bathrooms.
Wow.
Great cross there from Thomas.
Tied up 3-3. Wow. Oh, they're slowing it down to put it in.
The cuts and
4-3.
crosses are landing in this. We haven't seen a lot of bank action from either of these players.
Wow.
And we
Quick
immediately
left ball
see
there
Mother
from
come out
Mother.
with the left bank.
That's true Frosted Flakes, but we're not getting on kick anytime soon.
Have Specchiasso on the top lane. You don't build as much crit and you just go straight
Yeah.
damage early. You pick up crit later
Absolutely.
now. Yeah.
Wow. Stopped right on the line there.
And a soft kind of wall there. from
Little,
Mother.
yeah. Light, easy breezy hit from Mother there. Going to make it
Interesting.
6-3. Oh, Thomas making it
Again with the
6-4.
responses. Trout population is in shambles.
Why is the trout population in shambles?
Because Frosted
Oh, they're
Flakes said
taking
so.
game 1.
Looks good. All right, we are still empty on the other table, so we are going to stick around for Mother and Thomas for the beginning of game 2. All right, we are now live on Cam and Steven. Going into game 3.
Cam 5-4, Steven.
5-4. We saw a strong comeback from Steven in game 2. Can they finish it out? Not if Cam has anything to
double
say
back
about
from
Cam
Cam.
going up to game point. Now, we've only had one spear before tonight. I'm hoping we get to see another one here.
Should see another one. Wow.
And it's looking like we might.
5 Cam. He's screaming, oh no.
Cam not getting that instant shot off the putting the puck back on the table is definitely something
Yeah, we're looking for a spew here, Ray. Nothing better than that. Wow.
The spew has been
or fortunately
denied.
Yep, Cam takes that set.
Great effort from Steven, though, after a troubling game 1. Fantastic effort to come back. Definitely came back with some authority as well.
Sportsmanship there.
We're
Love
going
to see
to
it.
go back to Thomas and Mother.
Handicap, and then he fucking annihilated me the next 2 games. I beat him 7-6 and he 7-2, 7-2.
All right.
He got me good. You have Cat. Battle of the Babes.
Yeah, come over here, Steven. We've got questions for you. Okay. What possessed you in game 2 there? I mean, game 1, it was looking a little bit desperate. You had a lot of possession, but weren't able to convert. And then in game 2, it felt like every time you touched the puck, you were able to make something happen.
Well, that side of the table is lucky, first of all. Second of all, I just got myself a Bud Light Seltzer. Not a sponsor of the show, by the way. Not a sponsor, not a sponsor.
I heard it's mostly Tito's.
Mountain Time Lager here.
Oh,
Anyways,
there we go.
yeah, so, I just been trying to relax a little bit. I was like, I've been sitting off the table for a while, a lot of practice, and then Cam, he just knows my game very well. He's always known it inside out. He's always ready to charge my shots right at the line immediately. He knows what I'm going to do before I do them. So, I had to figure him out for a second. So I tried to plug back in. So that's what happened in game 2. But
Totally.
Yeah, and it was a little more evenly matched, but it was fun for sure. That's the goal.
Speaking of figuring Cam out, one of the things we've noticed all night is Cam is deadly with getting the puck back on the table quickly and getting it into the enemy's goal. It looked like game 3 and definitely game 2, you were able to stuff that a lot of the times. What is it that you look for these quick kind of puck back on the table shots that Cam's so good at to try to play defense and stop from getting the advantage?
I mean, the best players are trying to hit straights most often because they take less time to score. They're the highest percentage shot to score, and if you can block those, you can take away someone's game. So I kind of guessed he was going to try to go for a lot of those to kind of end it, right? Because he was already up a game. He's got 6 matches tonight. You want to just be done with it, right? So I just guessed basically. I was like, he's probably in a lot of straights, and he did. So
yeah,
it
seems like the prediction worked out for you. Great game. Looking forward to the next one. All right, focusing back in on the action now. Thomas is up 5-2 on Mother to try to push it to match point.
Yeah, looking to get a game here. Mother not giving it up easily. Thomas 5-3. Thomas 6-3.
Thomas 6-3. Thomas would love to put this away now and not let Mother get that confidence from getting a few back.
4-3.
Ending one early can definitely set a tone going into game 3.
Oh, yeah. Halen in chat calling out Thomas.
The Reynolds
Puck on
Bader.
the floor.
Ooh, great reaction there from Mother. I thought that was going in for sure.
5-4.
Ray calling out Thomas. Frosted Flakes calling out Thomas.
Frosted Flakes.
6-4 Thomas.
When there are no polls, the chat votes anyways. Let's see. Nasty forehand coming out from Mother.
Oh,
Well
wow.
blocked and returned to sender. We're going to quickly bring us over to the next table where we've got Cat and Kay facing off. Cat is currently down a game, it seems.
-1
Somehow
game.
-1. So I guess Cat has to win 3 games.
I guess that's what you get for cheating, I would say.
Put back to 0. And we are
5-4
at
Cat.
5-4. Looks like Kay came into this with a 2-point handicap. So that means Cat has seen a lot of offense.
Whoa. Yeah, Battle of the Babes, batting game.
It is Battle of the Baddies.
Great right wall there.
And now we're seeing what
6'4".
a more defined style from Kat, which is the slow, let's take possession and make things happen.
Kim Possible versus Shigo, absolutely.
That's the craziest, most accurate ass call ever.
6'5". Kim's got a point in.
Impossible versus Shigo. Will this be the episode where Shigo got super jacked and started dominating the other bad guy? I don't remember. What was the main bad guy's name?
Who cares?
Speaking of bad guys, Bank is open on the left side. Cat with a nasty left wall under.
Taking game one.
Taking game one. We're now going to pop you back over to Mother and Thomas, game 3. I promise we'll come back to the baddies. I know that's what we're here for, but we've got to get air hockey happening on this
That's
table.
right.
That's a good thing.
It's very deliberate shots we're taking here from Mother.
A lot of us do it. Every once in a while, it's
Interesting hit there. Wow, great blocks.
Great block. Unfortunately, it goes straight back.
in reality, it's not.
It was Draken.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'll
It was
remember
either
that.
Draken or Draco or something like that.
Of course, the Naked Mole Rat is the best character.
You remember the Naked Mole rap though?
Yeah, I think they put the Naked Mole Rat in a chain. He wasn't so naked at that point.
Also, the smirk when talking about Naked Mole Rats has got me concerned.
That is, a lot, yeah.
Might need to recall that wellness check-in.
We might have to time Ray out in chat.
Nice,
Mother putting one in.
controlled, slow pace.
Thomas
game
up,
here.
it's 3-2.
We're keeping an eye on the baddies.
2-4
Don't you
Thomas.
worry.
Lots of control from Mother. Keeping a lot of possession and getting the point.
Ray now looking for employment if anybody else in the chat is hiring.
Wow, good
Quick
response from Mother. 4-4, tying it up. I think we're gonna see a spew here.
I'm feeling a spew. I've been deprived for at least 45 minutes.
And that's just way too long. Super blue balls on Parker here, waiting for a spew.
Careful, baby gravy's coming back.
I think Frosted Flakes and Baby Gravy had a little feud there.
Yeah, we all saw Mother do that little twirl, right? With the mouth.
That was sick.
That's the mental warfare has begun.
Some gunslinger stuff.
Yeah.
3-2.
Just an update on the other table. 3-2.
K in the lead there.
Now 4-2. K is leading. We'll keep an eye on it. If it gets to game point, we'll let you know. But right now, the action is here in Mother versus Thomas. Mother bringing it to 5 points.
And let's not talk crap on HR in the chat there. We're kind of
4-3.
our own HR management team here, and you know,
Our policy is kiss and make up.
and no bathroom breaks.
We have strong.
Definitely not allowed. It is a waste of company time.
Oh.
5-3.
Oh, no, they're missing there. Letting it go to Thomas for possession.
Can Thomas capitalize? He's going to get another possession here. We got to see him put some on target. On target but blocked. Mother has possession again.
Mother
A quick
has possession,
onslaught.
keeping it
Attacks
too.
straights coming in here.
Little pump fake there.
Yeah, this is where Amazon AI is taking notes. Like it's
They learn from the best, and the best is us.
right.
If you're ever trying to ruin your employee's life, we're here for you. Thomas
were
put
doing-
one in.
We were doing no
6'5",
bathrooms way
Mother.
before Amazon was.
Another pump fake, not quite getting it in.
That should have gone in.
Wow. And we have a spew. Show me.
Game point set.
Show me your smooth.
Wow, and Mother takes it.
And we will get to
Right
the
while
baddies.
Oh no, and we missed it.
No! Oh my goodness, we only caught the
Wow.
reaction.
The
What happened?
back-to-back
2-1.
Wins.
Oh, Cat pulls it over. Ugh.
Cat pulls it.
Another
out of
Cat
Kay's
wins.
hands.
Ugh.
All right.
Oh, Kim Possible beat
On
Shigo, I guess. Nothing's new.
Table number 1.
That's top game. Great.
I was not expecting
Looks like we're
that.
determining our games here.
No, those when it happens, it feels bad.
We are determining our games.
We'll do
I go first.
Reina and Thomas on table 1.
Do you need a beer?
I'll take a beer.
All right.
Reina, are you still alive?
I don't know a lot.
Okay, you and Thomas, table 1.
There you go.
Thomas, are you good? I don't know if you just played or not.
We're gonna determine our games here, get everybody ready.
Alright, we're gonna play again. Cat's gonna ref.
You would think Ray has some bias in the chat.
I use.
Oh, great question. I should figure that out.
It's good for like the region lock rates. Charger.
What are you talking about? Pokemon Go over here?
We are talking about Pokemon Go.
Oh my
We're
god.
having like a big Pokemon Go moment.
You guys have to
Pokemon Go mint?
Yeah.
we got
Oh.
the tournament at all.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's do.
Got some people who want to go.
Nice.
It's cool.
My phone is.
I can't go.
I know.
I'm upset about it.
I know. No, you're not.
I'm not that upset about it.
Who did Thomas just play?
It does suck.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys will all be over at Bonnaroo.
I'll be in Bonnaroo. Yeah, having my life ruined. Yeah.
That's okay. One day you guys will learn that it's just not
It's
fun.
just not gonna work.
Here you go. It's all set. Ready to go.
I'm gonna put this with your
And
name.
it's Frank.
You can count my twos and tie his shoes.
You know what I like accent?
Only have 2 more games left.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Me.
Really? Only 2 more games? Who's playing?
All right, you start.
No, I only have 2 more
Oh,
games.
you only have 2 more games. I was like, damn, that was quick.
Good. Did you get
On
this?
my release.
Table 1, Thomas and Reina. Thomas with the +3.
I'm sure most people know in the chat, but they're mama and son over here. Reina claims all the glory for anything Thomas does.
Is that right?
Yes. Reina was in charge of training him and Dylan.
Okay.
She brought them in. I think they all work together at the same place, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. A bit of team rivalry here.
Oh, definitely.
Thomas, 4-2.
Maybe just like a little motherly love. Poor little Miss Reina, though, is playing with a little bit of an injury today.
Injury.
Yes, it's a previous injury from whenever I think they were playing. I think they did track, and they blew out their knee, or like there was cartilage that was missing already that made it worse, something like that.
Okay.
It's okay. She's back
Doing
to
well
number 1
regardless.
seed.
Yeah, 4-4.
And she is starting with a 3-point handicap.
Catching up quick though. Thomas 5-4.
4-2. Good shot.
Game point 4.
Reina saying good shot there. Thomas 6-4.
Ooh, another good shot from Reina, though.
6-5. Quick game so far.
Yes, Ray, you are the king of all. Yeah, from my understanding, her injury was previous, but the cartilage is just missing at this point. Like, she had some cartilage, but it's worn down over time. And I don't know if you guys noticed, like, how we all kind of have one knee propped up against the table in order to lean on over the table, especially for taller people. I feel like they lean even more. So it kind of puts a little pressure on
6-6,
it.
show me.
Whoop.
Compliments get to people the most, for sure.
Oh.
Great straight from Thomas there. Taking game 1. Reina complimenting Thomas, trying to get in his
Yeah,
head
and
there.
giving him a little training.
Rewarding good behavior.
Don't show. I said,
He was gone. He didn't even see it.
And he wasn't turning around.
Yeah.
I think we're actually switching over on table 2 as well. I think they're putting in
Cameron
the
Vlad.
ah, there we go.
Cam and Vlad are playing.
They
We're like
Whole
middle of the
replacement
second row.
surgery, that's wild.
yeah, which they've already had surgery on that before. So
Did you see my message?
Wow,
yeah,
You were like,
it's a little rough.
that sucks.
Well, I guess we're waiting on tables to restart.
no, you're good. Dude, I was literally trying to catch Pokemon while on Grandpa.
I think that's like very iconic.
Oh my goodness, we're discussing Pokemon Go over here.
Always with the Pokemon. It invades every chat. Yeah, still playing really well even with that crazy injury.
Definitely.
Still showing up. Vlad sneaking one past Cam there.
Yeah. Ooh, and
Again. He's cheesing about it too. He's confident.
Not
Cam's
even
not
getting-
taking it.
We're not even capable of. Oh, there we
Wow.
go. Not even capable of keeping up with the scoreboard.
4-2 Vlad. Cam's got a game. Vlad sneaking
that's
another one in there on that
charging.
right under.
Woo.
Cam giving it right back to him. 5-3 Vlad.
Oh,
Wow,
dang.
a lot of these sneaky slide-ins here. Vlad 6-3.
Oh.
Cam taking another one. Vlad 6-4.
Oh, Vlad caught it.
Fast-paced game here.
Ooh.
Oh, it popped out. Not quite.
Oh,
There it is.
Dang.
Vlad
That one I
taking game
definitely thought
2.
went in.
I know, it popped right back out.
Here, while this switching, let's go ahead and see what's happening on table 1. But they've also already started. I love it how they start as soon as we were trying to like watch another table. Dang, and Thomas
Thomas up
already up.
again. 2-5 Thomas.
Oh,
Reina
that's
scoring on themselves
unfortunate.
there. That's okay.
That's always
Taking a
awful.
minute. Thomas 2-6.
I forgot, when you shoot across,
Almost doing it again. Slowing down. Thomas has possession for set
Hi,
point.
Vlad.
Good defense by Thomas.
Yeah,
Really trying to make
great
sure
defense.
that they don't get any more before he scores this last point. Oh,
Oh, Reina sneaking that one in. The left wall.
1-3. 2-3.
oh, left from Alex. I do believe you call that tanking, Ray.
To be clear, management is the only ones with bathroom keys.
2-4.
We reserve that space. Oh, puck flying off the table there.
It's gonna be like those ones that you used to have in grade school where there's
Yep.
like that ungodly feather thing or like a giant paddle or something attached
The
to
hall
it.
pass, like the
Yeah.
wooden paddle or whatever. Yeah. Oh, Reina. Quick
Reina gotta make
straight.
this interesting and come back.
Wow, Thomas taking the set.
Aww, from
Reina
Reina.
hurting a little.
I have found
Super proud.
I think she's almost done though, so we might be.
Good
She
scores.
might get some relief here. Check table 2 again. Oh
Cam
wow.
Vlad tied up on games. Cam bringing it up.
And it collapsed.
What's going on over here?
Just commentating a little. Parker was gone and I needed a seat to sit in.
Cam put another one in immediately. 6-5 Cam.
Oh, no,
Only
we were
get a
talking about the
few.
bathroom passes. We're discussing whether management should have the bathroom passes.
Wooden paddle for the hall passes.
Yeah, that's what we were talking
mandatory
about.
for
yeah.
HR.
Or like whenever you were in grade school and they had like a wood paddle or like a feather pen or something attached to it. Ooh, and this one's gonna be a close one. Oh no, it
Puck
comes
off
off
the
the table.
table. Cam's possession.
Oh,
And it's in. Cam takes the set.
I thought you had me, dude.
Good game.
Good game.
All right, let's see. We need to dictate more games here. I'm gonna hand it back to management instead of.
Damage line went 7-3.
Yeah, Kate was about to get fired if she stayed any longer. We can't afford the overtime.
Not in all many words, but
Management's back.
Cat,
You got to do your paperwork.
you have at least 2
I
left.
have one left.
I also have 2 left.
I have to go.
There's a lot going on.
Let's do.
Did y'all
Devin
make
Z,
any progress
table
on the
one.
bathroom break thing? How'd that go?
Yeah, so there was a little bit of confusion. People thought that management couldn't go to the bathroom, even though management is the only one who's
we don't
allowed to
play
use the
by the same
bathroom.
rules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are absolutely lording over the situation.
Actually, like, we took the bathrooms that we used to have for the other people and now just split them entirely through management. That's empty anyways, right?
No, it's full.
Well, there's a little.
It's
It's
got-
fun. Oh,
Nia and Kay
Better
will play
joke.
on whichever table finishes first. Wait, how many does Nia even have left?
Nia has 2. You have 2 left. You have 2.
Okay, cool.
Wooden paddle duels with students. Yeah, we probably shouldn't be talking about that.
we don't.
And considering I'm management, I'm going to go use the restroom and grab my wooden paddle here.
I know Ray's not accusing Reina of sandbagging. I won't stand for that. Nope. Won't do it. Won't do it. Reina playing through a troubling knee injury. There's a specific shot. I won't say what it is, but a specific shot she was just telling me. Whenever she, flinches to make that block, it tweaks that part of her injury, and it's tough. But I like to see her persevering through it. And I know if she has to lose to anybody, she's glad it's Thomas.
When I found Eleanor,
Single handicap.
I was like,
All right, I think we got some action. Yeah, all right. We got Z and Devin, and we got Steven and Mother. Wait, Steven and Mother? Didn't we see this already? All right, well, we saw that already, so let's do Z versus Devin. All right.
Are we ready?
Likely losing to Thomas. All right.
Oh, one.
So these are 2 players on the more advanced side of things for sure. I mean, Z was talking about already, but Devin, again, when he scores hard. We love to see it.
She was like yowling all the time. I was like, girl, there's nothing I can do.
All right, looks like the table is off, and now back on. Possession remains with Devin, and we are playing again. Quick back and forth. See, this is the kind of match where I don't expect to see a lot of long setups. We might see a little bit of setup from the beginning, but I don't think that we're going to see a lot more of that.
1-2.
Once those shots start coming in, it's going to be react. Can we put it over the goal? Now,
I'll give you a referral right now. Like, don't even.
I wonder what the slight advantage on this one. Still 0 games, 0 games.
Thank you.
We're seeing one of those slow possessions, and then once it goes, it blows. Quick left over by Devin. Great shot.
1-5.
Devin playing tight defense real close to the goal.
2-5.
Wow, that was a cut. Amazing shot there by Devin, but Z with the response. Not willing to roll over and die on this one. And puck is off the table again. See, I think puck off the table with these 2 kind of players is something we're going to see all the time. There's really no way around it. And the management is now back. Full management is in the building. All right, we're seeing our 4th, I believe our 4th puck off the table between Z and Devin, which is exactly what I expect to see when these 2 people play against each other.
Does this button do
Every time
anything?
it's game point either way, and they have the puck, I have that same internal monologue. It's like, no!
Does this button on the mic do anything?
Yes.
I keep pressing it. What does
Oh,
it
it's doing
Z picking
the
up some
thing
of it.
that dissipates the background. So it's noise canceling.
All right, but Devin puts
How do
one
I know
back.
if it's
Devin
on or
on
off?
game point for
It's
game
a
one of this
yellow
match.
And if they're synced up, like his is already doing it, that means they're not synced up. You can press it a few times and then you guys will sync up. But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's just gonna stay connected.
Oh, and Z getting a sneaky
But it's good.
one. That one looks like a
Okay.
ricochet off.
That's all that matters. Thank you.
Into the ball. We are 6-5. Z needs to put one more, and then we can get our first show me of this match.
Let's go. If whoever runs after the puck and gets it first gets possession. See, we would do that, but there is no running on the production floor.
Yeah. We're not open to lawsuits here. That should be our commentary name. Should be the management.
The management. I like
Or
that.
new management.
New management.
All right, and we are back to play after a quick timeout call there by Devin. We did start with possession. The onslaught of attacks is coming. When these two players both want to win, you're going to see that puck really move and drop.
Quick
It
hits
might-
from Z. Keep a possession.
It might look like two new players playing where they're really hitting it fast, but if you watch a lot of these shots, like that one, these shots are on
Z
target,
taking
and it's
game one.
great defense from Devin, but unfortunately not enough. We are going to switch you back over to table 2 real quick to check out what's going on with Mother and Steven. Looks like while we were watching the other one, Mother went up
That
the game,
shot
and we
scared Steven out of his band. Oh,
I can't
putting
confirm.
it right back.
I turned around and checked. There are no more pants on that man.
We will have to switch to a kick stream here shortly. Mother up 3-2. With one game, 4-2 now.
So this is a matchup we saw once already, right?
That's right.
And it's a lot faster pace than we saw the last time. Last time we saw
This
two
is, yeah.
really relaxed players taking advantage of the possession, really taking their time to setting stuff up.
I assume they're warmed up. They're loose.
Definitely. And it could
Still playing deliberately, but just at a much greater pace, the greater volley here.
and maybe a reaction to the first set that they played. Maybe both players came in and said, okay, we were both a little slow, both a little measured. What does it look like to get more aggressive against the player? Because honestly, these two are very evenly matched. Steven, though, does have his work cut out for him. He's got to get 4 in before Mother can get 2 to try to push this to game 3.
Oh, Steven sneaking one in. Right wall. 5-4 Mother. Oh, wow. Mother with the left wall under.
Mother brings it to match point. And has possession. Do we see something off here? Oh,
Wow.
oh.
He's crazy that went in.
Mother has to shake that off quickly. Get back in the zone. You can't let those kind of things linger on you when you're.
There it is.
And he does
Mother
it
takes a
perfectly.
set.
All right. That right bank is open. Moving back to Devin and Z. Our high pace action. Devin finds himself up by 2 goals.
4-2 Devin. 4-3 now. Z taking a point off a straight, it looks like. Z's got one game here. Puck off the table.
I don't think he meant to do it, but to me it looked like that was a direct assault on the body from Z to Devin. I mean, that hit him square in the chest. You can't help but think, oh, maybe I didn't mean to do that, but if I could do it again, I would.
Right. We will be firing Z for that.
We operate on a 1 strike and you're gone policy.
Great right wall there from Devin. 6-3. Oh.
Okay, Devin retaining possession. He just needs to put 1 in.
Wow.
Devin
with the
will put
straight
it
to
in,
take the game.
and he will force it to a game 3. It looks like we have another Battle of the Baddies coming up on our other table.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we're switching over.
It looks like they're still
We
setting
can
up.
toggle between both here and see who goes first.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be Battle of the Baddies.
But first, Subscribe to the socials. You thought you escaped it, but you haven't. If you're not liking and subscribing on the live stream, if you're not following on Instagram, if you're not following on Facebook, you've made a grave error. You have to get it done right now.
Yeah, you have to do it. Management says so.
All right, back to the action.
Devin and Z, 1 game each, starting at 0-0 here.
We'll
Z
see.
putting a loud one in. That is still ringing in my ears.
Yep. And I bet you Devin heard that too. And that's something you have to deal with when you're on the receiving end of some of this, high octane action and this really quick play that Z puts out.
Yeah, you can't be rattled by it. You can't be knocked out of your pants like Steven there.
Especially not in game 3. You have to operate with your pants firmly on your body.
We should have timestamped that. It was a little while ago now, but tied up. Oh, never mind. Z3-2. Both players with a game.
Nobody else remembers Tom Kevin.
Big hits here from Z. Not quite going in. Devin sneaking with the right wall. 3-3 tied up. Close game so far. Z taking the 4. Wow, Devin scoring a little bit on himself. Putting Z at 5-3. Wow, quick straight from Z.
Let's see if Devin slows that down or if he gets an instant reaction. This is definitely a crucial junction. We're actually, 6-3 Z to Devin. Z has it on match point right now. Devin getting that crucial possession but gives it away quickly. What is Z gonna do? Devin looking a little bit scattered on defense, but being where he needs to be to keep it going.
That defense, yeah. Wow.
And back,
Little goaltending there.
that's
Sounds
goaltending.
like
Possession goes back to Z.
off the table.
To nobody's shock, another puck rolls off the table in Z versus Devin. Frosted Flakes, we will get to Nia so soon, but we have to see what happens here. I personally think we're going to see the comeback from Devin, the reverse sweep, 6-3. Let's see if we can do it.
Wow.
There's the
sneaking one
start.
in.
I'm manifesting. It's going to happen.
Let's get a spew. Oh,
And
there it
it
is.
wasn't enough. We're going to quickly move over to the table to catch our next Battle of the Baddies of the night. It looks like we have Kay versus Nia here. Nia off to the early lead. I believe neither of these players have a handicap, so we're seeing actual scores. We're not seeing any inflation.
And management loves inflation. Wow, that's off the table, bouncing off the
Inflation may go
sides
up,
of the goal there.
but we're not paying our workers anymore. We don't believe in cost of living as a concept.
Oh my god, you guys
It doesn't cost anything, you just do it.
Yeah.
I have like 7 shiny ciphers.
Breathe much.
What? I know they're permanently shiny boosted, but still feels like.
All right.
Okay.
I passed that one.
That's so.
And if you are just joining us, this is what every match is like. It's attractive women playing air hockey against each other, so you should stick around. This is all you're going to see.
It's
the whole
attractive
time.
men too, to be honest with you. If you're into that kind of thing.
Cut it.
Oh, no,
just
okay,
bad.
that doesn't sell.
I have a specific target
Wow,
audience.
Nia with a quick slap down there. Nia 4-3 on K.
That almost went in.
A lot of these are getting really close.
I still go with these, but I have some better ones.
Keeping pretty even possession. Nia's got it right now.
A little bit chaotic, but slowing it back down. That puck gets trapped in the corner. We see the dribble. Right bank is not open. K with a great block and a
Great
return.
loud left wall from K there.
Can confirm Thomas is a beautiful boy.
I mean, it's the tats, right? It's the tats, it's the mullet.
Even with sleeves, I think I'd smash.
I just got my first shot.
We are HR, so you can't report us.
Yeah.
First one.
All right, let's see if K slows down the possession. We do see it. We get a little bit of dribbling here. Right wall attempted.
Wow.
Left wall follow-up.
That was a really good opportunity strike from K there to make it 5-4 in K's favor.
Okay, ready. Play.
Ready, and we're going to play here. Wow. K with that left wall right now. Rarity. We're new to the commentary space. We don't know our lingo. We don't know what's going on, but we're doing our best.
Somebody's got to get accustomed to the new management. That's all I'm saying.
Snow Rarity, we wouldn't hire you if we tried.
All right.
Ray coming to the defensive management. Is that a promotion in your future, I see?
Oh, yeah. All right, and we're getting down to our last couple games here. Give us just a moment to talk about the upcoming 2026 North Carolina Air Hockey State Championships. It will be June 12th to 14th, 2026, Maywood Holland Garden and Raleigh, NC. I'll be there. Jamie won't be there.
I won't be there, but I've been a couple times, and it's always great. It gets better every year.
There's a lot of Tito's floating around.
I've heard there's a lot of Tito's floating around.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of drink, good food trucks in the area. I think Trophy Brewing's around the corner from there.
And if you're looking for updates about that tournament, you should be following NC Air Hockey on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. And check them out on the website, ncairhockeyplayers.com. Now let's quickly get you back to the action. We've got Reina warming up for a match here. And we've got the Battle of the Baddies back on.
Game 2. We addressed it. Thank you, Sarah. We're doing our best to keep our jobs.
Are you getting paid for this?
No.
Getting paid in beer.
Beer and sketty.
I'm actually getting paid a lot when you put it that way.
If you broke it down to like how many garlic breads I should have eaten versus did eat, I'm getting overtime.
Nia sneaking one in on K. 2-2.
That is Nia, Rowdy, that you're referring to. Also, you can find the names at the top. Now I feel less bad about your commentator comment.
It's okay, Rowdy. We love you.
Yeah, we do. We love everybody that's in here.
I thought you were going to jump in like, yeah, she bad. It wouldn't be the first
No,
time.
that's just me and Parker. Yeah, making it 4-2, 5-2.
Bit of an
Hey,
own goal
keeps
there.
backing it up onto herself a little bit. Wow, Nia punching that one in.
Nia sees the open door and walks through it, pushing it to game point.
Oh, that's her boyfriend.
Oh, really?
Frosted Flakes, are you Nia's boyfriend?
You asking, bro?
You have to tell. HR needs to know.
Oh, yeah. Can't do our job if you don't talk to us. All right, Nia taking a long possession here.
Keeping some control.
Bro, y'all see the announcement teaser for Wins and Waves? Yeah.
More Pokemon talk in the background. Just keep it focused, guys.
I have to, yeah. I've been seeing lots of shit. I fucking deck with it. I think I'm probably gonna go.
Wow, Case smashing one in, trying to pull up on Nia's 6 score. Wow, Frosted Flakes, you should have told us in the first place. Wow, Cave not accepting defeat here. 6'5" Nia.
Nia's got to be careful. Nia needs to control the pace here and really look for a way to get that guaranteed shot or at least
Wow,
shot to
just like
return.
that. Right wall, under, I
It's a
believe.
Show me!
6'6", show me. Wow.
But Nia
blows
clutches
it
up.
in. We're going to game 3. On
A lot of noise
Baddies.
coming from the other table. We're going to take you over there,
Yeah,
too. We
let's
have
see what's going
Steven
on.
versus Reina. This is a grudge match if I've ever seen one. I've watched this over the past 3 or 4 weeks, and it's something that always comes close. Reina, from what I can remember, has been pulling out the victories, but let's tune in and see what's going to happen this time.
Wow, Steven pulling ahead of Reina here, 3-2. Ray advertising people to buy drinks for his girlfriend.
Yeah,
That's a new one, but you know what? I respect it.
Yeah.
IPAs and old fashions. That's kind of sick.
That's the diversity of North Carolina, right? Is in certain parts of North Carolina, you buy a drink for somebody's partner.
Whoa. Reina
You get
taking
knocked.
advantage of that
Not here.
charge from Steven.
Cat can have some salami. I don't know.
Not a cocktail I've ever heard of, but I would drink it.
Maybe Bloody. They put salami in Bloody Marys, right?
I guess you could put anything in a Bloody Mary.
I'll have a Bloody Mary, a full of the Bloody Mary extra skewer.
With an air hockey puck on.
That doesn't count as a goal, right? That can't count as a goal, right?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I actually don't know.
It
They
was
put
crazy
Philly
looking.
cheesesteaks in Bloody Marys?
Yeah, you've never seen a Philly cheesesteak hanging out of a Bloody Mary? Do you go out much?
I've been to Philadelphia once.
All right. Let's see.
Wow. Strong right wall.
See,
Reina
Reina is
there.
notorious for this. Reina will slow the pace down. You'll see possessions go either way, and then suddenly hard right wall. Something goes in. There's that right wall attempt again.
Wow. Slipping that one in and off the right wall again. Reina, 5-3.
What I feel like we're seeing right now is Reina is baiting with straights and cuts, trying to see if she can get something lucky. And then as soon as the defense from Steven shifts over to block and try to predict those kind of shots, we're seeing Reina open up that right wall and really take advantage of it. Or Steven can just score himself.
Whoa. Puck sliding around the edges of the table there.
All right, so we saw our right wall attempt. We'll see
Oh, wow. I
Reina
can't
gets
believe that
possession.
didn't go
We
in.
see a straight.
Great right wall from Steven.
Huge shot.
Good straight from Reina, taking game one.
All right, Mother and Vlad, table 2.
Steven's got to make a big comeback here. We're going to game two.
That is Vlad's last game. That's okay.
Yeah, Stefan did not make the big comeback here, unfortunately.
Stefan.
That's what Ray said.
Stefan. Is that what we call Steven now?
Thomas has 2, Steven has 2.
Cam has 2, Reina has playing on one of her 2.
I have 2.
Devin has 2. A lot of
No, I only have one more.
Definitely has
I've
Determining the next
Me and Rory had his last name.
games.
You can go click on.
Mother. I feel like you're not saying it right if you don't have some grit in your voice.
Yeah. Need to put some distortion on that.
Yeah. A little chem.
On my release.
Some test torsion.
All right.
All right.
Steven up 2 with the handicap.
Didn't make the difference in game 1. Will it make the difference in game 2?
Steven up 3-0 to Reina. Wow. Reina just quickly tapping that one in off the left wall.
That forehand.
Steven just as quick. Pushing it straight. Wow.
We're seeing some quick play this round.
Smacking in these
Yeah.
pucks. Steven 4-2. Steven looking to make that comeback. Reina's not going to give it up easy. Deep in possession. Hole here. Who do we think is going to take game 2, guys? Reina or Steven? We're going to put a poll up right here in just a second. Steven's got it 5-3 right now. 6-3. Reina's not going to go down without a fight, if you know anything. Tables off.
This poll felt a little more interesting before Steven immediately
That's
scored.
true. Yeah, it's going to sway a lot of the opinions, but you never know.
Yeah.
Looks like there's favor for Reina right now, actually. Making a comeback. Wow. And I see why with the quick right wall.
I mean, she draws the attention.
Wow.
With
And
the fake
Steven
over.
takes the game just like that.
I realize as soon as they
Reina might be the GOAT, but Steven won that game, and we're going to game 3. We got another game here. Table 2, Mother and Vlad. Vlad is up 4-3. Mother has game 1. Tying it up, Mother 4-4. Bit of an aggressive game here. Everyone's, oh wow. Slipping past Mother there. Making it 5-4 Vlad.
All I see is message retracted from Koki 8, and I
Honestly,
definitely want to know.
I love that behavior. Self-editing, self-human resourcing. That's great. We need that in this chat.
Makes our jobs much easier.
Absolutely. Yeah. If we would have banned you for whatever that was. Wow. Almost didn't go in, but Vlad's taking it 6-4, 6-5. Now with Mother pushing it right back in, and there it is. Vlad's taking game 2, taking us to game 3, Mother and Vlad.
Switching back to game 3 of
He was actually born with the name Mother, if you can believe it or not.
Right now, the poll is looking like 9 votes, 56% for Reina, 44% for Stefan. It's one of the closest votes we've had all night. We're going to go ahead and end the poll there. Right at 50-50. We just got one more vote.
What happened to Mother's wrist? I'm not sure. It'd be good to ask him when we get a chance. But yeah, his first name is Mother, last name Father, if you can believe that.
Mother, father.
I think it's Dutch.
Mother too hard it's a good guess.
Yeah, of course, obviously. Steven's got it up 3-2 on Reina. Both have a game.
Reina taking her time on this possession, looking for that right wall, but doesn't find it.
I'm going to assume Meow Mix's cat joined the chat there.
Meow meow.
Typically giving you commentary, but management is taking over today.
Now doing this from the other side.
Where Parker would usually be typing that from his home computer. He gets to put it in the NC Air Hockey chat. A little bit of delay here. Puck off the table. Mother, I threw up. Wow, smashing that in. Reina making it 3-3.
Wow. Ray seemingly super horny in the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hit him with a bonk and put him in horny jail real quick.
We will.
Being that we're HR management and CEOs of the company.
Unless, of course, he wants to be hit with a bonk, in which case we will refrain from bonking.
Which puts us in a particular bind.
That was a great stop there from Stefan to keep possession.
Strong plays here. Nobody wants to give this point up that easy, but Reina
right
will have
wall's
to
open.
cede it to Steven there. Oh, wow. Steven jumping with excitement. Yep. Losing a little control there. Tying it back up. 4-4. I think it feels amazing right here. The weather is so nice with the garage open.
An onslaught of attacks there from Reina results in the puck going off the table. Reina, I think, feeling that knee injury we were talking about later. Definitely trying to stay in the zone and not think about it too much.
Let's go, Reina, absolutely.
This is
Steven putting up a good fight here.
This is the equivalent of the Michael Jordan flu game. You guys are watching history.
Wow. Reina biting down.
Oh,
trying to get focused.
Stefan getting a little lucky there.
Steven locked in, keeping it 5-5, tied up. Reina smashing one in on a straight.
Will we
5-6. Are we going to get a spew? Wow.
Reina ends it.
Reina takes the set. Close game, great games.
You're witnessing air hockey history here. There will be a last dance for air hockey one day, and that's going to be in the highlights.
All right, let's make Reina play again.
You gotta stop doing that.
Nope. Don't know what's going on over there. We are going to now tap into Mother and Vlad.
The game audio be lowered. Maybe we might be able to help with the audio there. Let me grab our tech. I don't know that we can. There may be something we can do.
Maybe we just start
Maybe
screaming.
the background noise can be filtered out. Give me 1 second.
Possibly. I can also hold the mic a little bit if that helps.
Background noise? Is there anything we can do?
Yes.
I'm so it wasn't meant for me.
All right, and we are off. Oh,
I do need a reference. You guys see it? If I win these next two, I think I'm going to pass you.
It's not dead, is it? Oh, okay.
all right.
Let me see.
Well, I lost my first.
The Way of the Puck and the Rise of the Young Wolf 2 air hockey documentaries. You have to get a trademark on that right now, or I'm taking it from you.
Parker again, kicking my water over.
I am. I will kick.
We're gonna have
whatever.
a feud within management.
I will hold the mic a little bit closer to my mouth. It has been a huge turnaround. Just a little while ago, we were told our commentary sucks, and now people want to hear us more, and I could cry. I could absolutely cry.
Yeah.
Going back to the things that matter, we are 4-4 Mother versus Vlad.
Let us know if the audio's any better, guys. We're working on it.
See, one thing we love about watching Vlad play is he gets full extension, right? And you'll see this out of some of the girls, particularly the shorter ones trying to get across the table. Vlad, I think, is using it more as a power move. Let's go. We got a lot of love from Mom in the chat. Shout out, Min.
2 air hockey documentaries? I'll have to watch those, Ray, if that's real. That's super cool.
That does look real.
Mark Robbins. I have a lot of questions, but that might be worth asking. Who is Mark Robbins?
We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
We'll learn. We're here to learn.
We might.
Kat says to shut up. To chat. To Ray in chat there. I was going to genuinely ask that question, too. So.
The quiet stick to Usher employees. That's pretty much exactly what happened. I told the air hockey players to keep it down so they wouldn't bother our commentating.
It's a wooden bat with spikes. Thank you very much. We have standards in this business.
Exactly.
Mother Vlad. Mother at 5-4.
Almost a connection there from Vlad, but a little bit over the center line. Mother with possession right now, going for that left wall, but not able to find it. Vlad holding strong for now.
Air hockey is against the short. Hashtag justice for the 5-3s. I mean, you could say it's harder being shorter, but I've seen the shorter players really take advantage of their mobility to get that range on the table.
David, to answer your question, hand over the line is usually not a penalty and let slid unless you make contact with the puck while you're over the line, right? A lot of times it lets it slide. People allow like kind of the follow through will sometimes go over.
Wow.
And Mother closing it out.
Mother taking the set.
Said, wow, y'all don't know the first lefty air hockey world. I hate to break it. I hate to break it to you, Ray. We don't know any air hockey world championships.
Nothing, and that's why we're in management and you're not.
That's right. All right.
5-3.
Let's keep the action
Cool.
going.
I'll have to look some of that stuff up. That's
We have the husband and wife game. It's -2
Wow.
Cam versus K. Going the way everybody thought it would, with K wiping the floor with Cam.
Cam just absolutely distracted by his wife's presence. Wow, insane volley there, not going in. She's played against him enough times to know what kind of shots he's going to make.
She's played against
taking game one.
She's played against him enough times to nail that cross. All right. And now we will quickly go back and forth until something fun happens.
Yeah, Ray will be getting a promotion.
Is table 2 done?
Ray actually getting employee of the month. If you can believe that.
1, Nia and Thomas.
But it was the play of the month for February, which is the shortest month of the year, if you put any stock into that.
I love it. I love being called people.
really just a
All right, here we go. Ray with the official. Anytime the mallet is fully over, it's a penalty. Or if the puck is fully over and there is contact, it is a penalty. Had to see on follow through because the puck. Because the
more
puck is
interesting to
more
watch. Got you. Yeah. No, I get that.
Beat the hell out of you.
All right.
Right. Okay, 2-0. With the game on Cam here. Keeping possession.
Thank you. All right, and we've got Cam -2 and K back where they belong. All right, let's do
Hard to see
another.
on follow through. Gotcha, right.
Hard to see. Oops. Let's do another poll. We are going to say who wins, husband or wife. And you have to guess which one is which. And you won't know until after you vote. Those are the rules. She just stepped straight in the computer. All right, the next poll is up. We need your votes. We are once again asking for your support. Who wins, husbando or a waifu? It's to nobody's surprise, waifu was off to an early lead.
Wow. Cam pushing that in off the right wall, making it 2-2. Okay, keeping control. Wants to keep possession here.
That
Volleying it back to Cam.
that damn near went in.
It did.
That's right. Whether or not Cam wins or loses, Cam loses. That's a great point.
Look, he made the spaghetti. He's washing the dishes. International Women's Day.
I believe it's pronounced Piscetti, but I could be wrong.
Spaghetti.
All right. K traps in the corner to get possession.
Oh,
and
no. Okay, scoring off herself.
in classic fashion, I commentator curse immediately. Cam finding some momentum.
Cam looking to not sleep on the couch tonight, but he's still up 4-2. Wow.
What does smell like in the doghouse?
Oh, it looks like Cam doesn't care and is willing to sleep outside.
Five.
5-3, Cam.
Yeah, so far, waifu is running away with the poll. Got 7 votes and 71% waifu.
Wow.
Wow.
Strong straight for Cam to take game 2. Not giving it to her easy. Gonna throw the third game.
We're going to
So that he's not out
quickly
in the
flip back
doghouse.
to the other table, which is also an intermission. See, I think this is inconsiderate by the players. They need to be playing at all times. You know, the management has talked a lot about efficiency.
Right. Downtime
And-
is lost productivity. We can't stand for it.
If you can't take direction, you know, get out of the company.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing on the job. Not sure how I feel about that being management.
I feel bad. All
That's
right.
going to cost them a lunch break.
We will come back to husbando and waifu to see the results of the poll.
Wow, quick in from Thomas there. Immediate back in from Nia.
Set us tie, 1 game apiece. We're ready.
Thomas got game 1 here. Wow, quick ends from these two. Looks like it's all about possession right now. 2-2.
Lost him out. Alright, game, ready? Fuck the play.
Getting our defense back up.
There you go. It's definitely, I'd say, play in general has calmed down a lot since the night began. We saw a lot of the big matches, you know, really, really early in the day, and these were quick possessions, quick scores, back and forth, back and forth. As the night kind of drags on, we're seeing a lot more controlled play.
Yes, Koki, Frosted Flakes. A lot of these players are ranked.
I believe Reina is our top ranked player who is in the top 10 in North Carolina. I could not tell you more, but I can tell you that you can go find the rankings on ncairhockey.com.
Oh, we could look into adding rankings, but as of right now, no, it doesn't pop up.
They definitely did use up their early play paragraph. Except for
More
Z.
deliberate.
He is always aggressive.
I will say towards the middle there were some good fast-paced games as everyone got warmed up. 3-2 Nia. Looking to take a game and take us to game 3. Hi, Nice Guy edits. Do you edit nice guys, or are you just a nice guy who edits?
All right, we are going to move back to Husbando and Waifu as this game is coming to an end, and that's what the poll is about, and that's what the people need.
K at 5'3", 6'3". Cam knows how to stay, sleeping in his own bed tonight. Not giving it up easy, though. 6'4".
Will he choose a warm bed or the solace of the doghouse?
Wow, good block from Cam there.
Good patience, too, to not come back immediately on that puck and risk an own goal.
Yeah.
Okay, long possession here, string of possession by Cam, but Waifu gets it back through the possession switch.
I hear you, Frosted Flake. That's kind of what I was thinking, too, is that it won't always matter the ranking versus how they're playing or feeling going into these games. Kay taking the set. Cam sleeping on his couch tonight.
Yeah, right.
At least it's not the kennel.
Whenever I was over on this side, I could hear everything.
Oh.
All right, Cat and Devin.
Yeah, exactly. Cam is ranked -2.
Second worst in the world.
They were asking if the number next to the names is the rank, and they're like, yes, Cam is -2.
You need to get to 7 to win, Nice Guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And you need to win 2 of the 3 games.
And since we have a lull in the action, this is a great time to shout out the NC Air Hockey State Championships happening June 12th to June 14th at Maywood Hall and Garden in Raleigh, NC. If you haven't heard it already, there's going to be lots of Tito's flowing. There's going to be high-level air hockey. We were just talking about ranked players in the chat. If you want to see the best players in North Carolina compete with each other, this is where you need to be. That's June 12th and 14th, 2026. And if you want any updates on that action and more, you can follow us on NC Air Hockey on Facebook. You can also follow us on Instagram and YouTube with the same handle, or check out our website at www.ncairhockeyplayers.com. All right.
You should be able to watch a Nice Guy. I believe they will be streaming the tournament. But, you know, if you can make it in person, that'd be great. There's usually food trucks around. It's a great time. I've gone the past couple of years. It's awesome. But I won't be able to make it this year. I know Parker,
I will go this year. I'm
will be
also
going. Yeah.
employed as manual labor to help lug air hockey tables around, so you can say I have a stake in the game.
Right, 2-all. Devin trying to force one in here.
Cam, you want to jump in? Oh, you're doing something. Never mind.
This is in North Carolina in the USA.
Good. If you're on the stream, I'll definitely be in the chat. I mean, after a performance like this, it'll be a shock for me if I'm not commentating. But if I'm not commentating, I'll be in the chat.
Cat 4-2.
Moving up here, we see a classic move from Kat. When she gets possession, she takes her time to set it up, right? And you see Devin going for an aggressive block there, playing on the front end of the table, but Kat's not falling for that, waiting for the opportunity to find a bank on the right or the left.
Wow, Cat pushing that
Lazy
straight
cut
in.
there.
5-2. Devin making it 5-3.
We'd love to see the answer back.
What is NL Nice Guys at Netherlands? Wow, Cat quick. Great shot there.
That's right. It's impressive, and what we learned earlier from Steven is these, straight shots, whether it's a cut, they're some of what you see the best air hockey players in the state doing. Right? These are the accurate shots that are scoring over and over again against every level of competition, and that is what Cat is executing right now.
Off. Devin with the +2 handicap. Going into game 2.
Newfoundland and Labrador. Very cool.
That's awesome. I'm American, so I've heard of nothing outside of America.
That's not true. You know about Mexico.
No, I think it's just.
But that's ours, right?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Let's go.
And you're going to vote for it? No, I'm just kidding.
No, we're an awful country. Someone give her a hair tie. I think she would have one if she needed it.
Oh, yeah.
I think Devin needs a beard tie.
We're going to quickly pop over to the action on the other table. It's 5-1 with puck slinging. Match point. Nia is up 5-1. I know we got a lot of Nia fans in the chat. Let me hear some love for Nia in the chat if you got it.
0-3.
Ray looking for another bomb in the chat.
1-3.
Ray with the desperate cry for help.
Yeah, 5-1. Both players have a game here. Thomas keeping possession. Looking to make a comeback here.
Straight's not landing. We've seen Nia stuffing that shot all night. What's usually working against Nia is the bank, so we'll see if Thomas can pick up on that.
Back to Thomas. Game 3.
There
Pushing
it
one
is.
in.
Gets the left wall under.
5-2, Nia. We are live every Wednesday. With possibly some breaks in between, I'm not certain.
Oh, we have
we lost our camera there.
Camera issue, so we're going to keep action going.
Table.
That camera just died.
One here. Cat and Devin winning 3-2.
Or it froze, I think. Yeah. Yeah, okay, table 2 just froze.
Devin slipping one in off the left wall. 4-2. Wow, Cat with another great straight. We're fixing our camera here. Looks like it's 3-5.
Who won?
There we go. And we are sorry about the technical difficulties. Nia did pull that one home. So Nia got that one done, wins 7-2.
Yeah, whenever I put it into studio mode, they can't see what I'm doing over there. Yeah, they're just seeing this. That's why it shows you like the program side and then what I do.
Okay.
Super easy, super fun. Is the audio doing better now?
Supposedly, yeah.
As long as no one's complaining about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, either the audio's better or they stop complaining.
They got over it, yeah.
You can always ask.
Cameras are courtesy of the tech team and the hosts, and we get a lot of people because they're passionate about the game.
Boxcar is definitely a huge part of it.
Boxcar, arcade, definitely bar and arcade.
Barcade even.
Barcade, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Devin does hit hard.
Both are like weeklies. We have one at Boxcar with Raleigh on Mondays, and then we have another one that happens on Thursdays at Boxcar.
There you go. If you guys missed that from Kay, there is a weekly happening at Boxcar Raleigh on Mondays, and that starts at what time?
8 for beginners and 9 for advanced.
8 for beginners and 9 for advanced. I know
Wow,
if you're,
show me.
Show me. And on Thursdays at Boxcar Durham at the same times.
No pressure. You and Kat are top finishers. I I just entered in everything that's happened. Wow.
Someone go get Kat.
I think she'd have one if she needed one.
She does.
So, yeah, she's got it on her hand.
She lets it flow. Cat loves that hair down move.
Wow.
Oh.
Set goes to Kat with a great shot.
Finish.
Okay.
Great finish.
Wow.
So
That was cathartic.
we can either do Steven and Thomas or me and Reina.
All right, we've got Mother and C, table 2 here. 0-0.
Reina, I'm not sure our match.
1-0. Apologies.
So,
Yeah.
so,
We're both blocking.
do it for the stream.
Do it for the stream.
Pop
You wanna
off
pop
the
in for a
table.
minute?
Me? Sure. As long as someone else could ref the next game. Okay, cool. I will hop in. Hello. I am joining. Someone there get a hair tie. Yeah, I actually have a hair tie on me. I just didn't
We
think to
figured
put it
that
up.
out, yeah.
Well, yeah, Devin hits really hard. He also has that mallet. Like, so we have like different types of mallets, right? And so we have we have like a really hard mallet, and then like some of us use like softer mallets. So he has a hard mallet, so he just like slams that. So it's crazy. This is a fun matchup. I think the Lioness does not concern herself with that. And I need my hair down to look like that. You're right. I like I care a lot about like, oh my god. Oh,
Wow.
That's tough. That's a hard one. Yeah, I care a lot that like other people have hair ties, but apparently I just neglect it for myself, which is fine. So Mother and Z have gone back and forth during this what's it called? During this what's it called? What is this called? What is this? League. This is League. I'm sorry. Lord.
You're asking me?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like, I know what this is?
Hey, you guys are doing great on commentary,
Oh,
by the way.
thank
We
you.
were talking about it, like me and Reina were talking about, like, you guys are just doing such a good job with it.
Thank you.
We have guest commentators today, and it's nice to have two people. We have two people on commentary. Wow, that was like an under into a cut. Sorry, I like came in. I'm talking a lot right now. You please continue.
No, you're good. You're the more knowledgeable one. I have to go back to the hair tie though. Is there a reason why you choose not to wear it?
Sometimes I like to put it up, but honestly, the answer is very simple. I just don't like the way my hair looks when it's up.
Oh, fair enough.
That's
It's
the
aesthetics.
answer.
Yeah.
That's the only answer,
Gotcha.
legitimately.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which is kind of a stupid answer. Oh, I think Zia's
Wow.
self-scored twice
Mother
now.
tying it up, yeah. Oh,
It's a great
wow.
cross, though. Nice shot. It's tied. Wow.
Keeping it tied up, Mother and Z. Wow.
That's a nice over.
Instantly in.
Z has that, like, I call it a secret over because he can't hit it all the time, but when he does, it's very good. I only put my hair up for hard matches. Well, that's also kind of true. No, I really do hate the way my hair looks when it's up. So Z takes that first one. What do you think about this matchup?
I mean, I know Z is maybe a little more aggressive or fast.
Yeah.
And Mother's maybe a little more deliberate.
Yeah.
But I mean, Z seemed to take that one. It's sort of to my surprise. But that was kind of close. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I like to say when it's like 5-7 or like, 5-6 or whatever, it's still really anyone's game.
Yeah.
And this is like so Nick, well, sorry, I know him as Nick, but his name here is Mother. We've played a lot together and developed similar styles, and like we do struggle against like faster players like Z, which is why it's, up to us to develop, the ability to play against them, the ability to even play in that style. That's a nice over. That's nice.
Yeah. And what would you say is necessary to deal with something like that, where I know you as more careful, deliberate, but when you go up against someone like Z, who's very fast, what kind of things are you looking for? What are you trying to do to handle that?
Yeah, like, so what just happened right there was a great example of it where, like, Z will hit something and then immediately, like, hit something else, right? And so staying, like, very vigilant on defense and, like, really being, like, oh, my God. So Ray actually said this about this guy in Texas named L.A. Marino, who is one of the best players. Like, I got to play him. He's just fantastic.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's so much fun to play, but Ray said, you know, when I was going into that match with him, like, if the puck's not on your side, it's about to be. Like, so
Right.
being ready for that, and God, he was right when you play LA, that's exactly what happens. But the same thing is true with Z. You see, he just does like a flurry of shots. Oh, wow. Nice guy Ed said he's the mother. No, it's his drag name, Mother I Threw Up. That's his drag name. Z is in the flow state. So Z also has this ability where, like, listen, sometimes he sucks. Sometimes he sucks. And sometimes he's amazing. And no,
like all of us.
I say that to his face. Me and Z are friends. I say that to his face. Yeah, he's terrible sometimes, but so am I. When he reaches a flow state and, like, he's really in the game and he's, like, hitting shot after shot, like, he is, like, a very dangerous opponent. So I know he has a bet with some of our players that he'll be top 10 by the end of states.
Wow.
Yeah, I told him, you know, wait until I do it first, buddy. But but he's fun. He's a fun one.
Yeah, I like the confidence. Top 10, let's see it.
Yeah. Let's see if Mother can come back, though. I know it's something he's capable of doing. Z just has to focus. Oh, nice block.
Wow. Z making it 5-3. Wow, off the back of the mallet there, making it 6-3.
I mean, Z has a very, very nice cut. It's the shot I look for the most when I play him. So if Mother can sit on that cut, make Z hit the shots he doesn't hit as much, like the cross, I think that is like a very big thing.
Wow.
There's a nice left wall from Mother.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is that a vibe? We need good vibes. You know,
Oh, what was that? Oh, wow, I thought that one of those was over. See, that's the problem with playing so fast, because sometimes you just lose the puck.
Right, there's a scramble that happens there.
LA is rank 8. Yeah. LA is, he's a very solid player.
Wow.
All right, let's see what happens here. Can Z close it out, or will Nick bring it back? Oh, God. So Mother gets possession. Z might benefit from slowing down a little bit right now. Let's see what happens. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's a nice over. Show me.
Show me.
Whoa. Oh,
wow. Z taking the set.
I'm number 2 now?
That.
Oh my God, wow.
Yeah, Mother had to win that one.
Okay.
Now, Steven and Thomas, the last game of the regular season.
I didn't know that. I thought it was for number 3. That was a tough battle. That was fun. I loved that. So I don't know how many more we have right now. I think Reina's our number 1 seed going into the tournament. Oh, wow. That was crazy.
Yeah, wow. Wow, smacking that in.
She's got very good forehands.
Oh, Cam, scoring on himself there.
Oh, Cam.
Scrambling.
It happens sometimes.
Reina
Oh, a forehand.
Casually smoking Cam's boots a little bit.
Lord, Reina.
4-1. 5-1.
Reina is all gas, no brakes right now.
Cam is regretting those charges.
Oh my God.
Again,
Oh my God.
6-2. Some friendly banter on the table there.
Oh God. It's okay. Cam 7-0'd me a few weeks ago.
Oh wow.
He'll be fine. Yeah, there it goes.
Cam,
He's coming
bring it
back.
back.
Cam very much has the ability to bring it back. Ray says 4 hands was my nickname in high school. Why was that, Ray? Tell us more. Cam very quickly has brought it back to game point 4. Can it be game point 5? Oh. And he 4 hands it again.
I guess he was He's wearing glasses on his hands or something.
Oops, all 4 hands.
So you can't play defense up here an entire game.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
Yeah, go with the lab.
Reina takes that set
I love
really
that.
quickly.
Our standing,
Oh, that was game 2. I thought that was game 1. I don't know why I thought that.
So it's just like, hey, just fucking let it rip.
Oh, we should take it back to table 2 real quick and
Yeah,
see
you
what's
got
going
it.
on. Steven and Thomas. I think that Thomas starts this with 1 point
Okay.
because of the handicap system we have going on. That's a nice under from Steven.
4-3.
It's like, Thomas was longer than I think it was 2, actually.
That's so good.
It was the sick game.
Yeah, Reina, Reina's our top player. She's just one of the best. Hello, gorgeous. I like your coffin earrings.
Thank you.
They remind me of a specific album cover by Mindless Self-Indulgence.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm sorry, I know that's very specific.
No, I get it. I am the vibe.
Yeah.
I get that actual reference.
How'd you feel playing Oops all 4 hands against Cam?
I want to be in a coffin, so I had to throw all 4 hands.
Oh, Reina, are you feeling okay? Reina is injured for anyone. Oh,
No, I don't feel okay.
she is seriously injured.
No, seriously? That's actually, I'm not in the hospital.
You have a bandage on your knee.
Go fuck
You can sort of not.
40K.
Oh, you got it. No, you're right.
You can sort of not walk.
You're allowed to say that.
We're worried for you. Oh my God.
5-5.
Reina.
5-6.
What?
Thomas.
Yeah. I'm amazing. Look at me. I'm incredible. No, Reina is actually, so what she's done has been like super
Wow.
impressive because she's been sick or like injured for like basically the entirety of the league.
Oh, that's insane. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Like
there's-
watching at home, I
yeah.
had no idea.
She hurt her foot and then she had the flu and then like it's just been a really rough
Wow,
league for
yeah.
Reina. But
Still playing great.
I know she's the GOAT. But all right, it looks like Thomas took that first game against Steven.
Yeah.
That'd be big if Thomas could win this one.
You talking about the grade 8? Yeah. I talked to Wetzel about that for like 25 minutes ago.
What do you think? Who do you think is going to take this matchup?
I'm rooting for Thomas.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see. I know Steven's not going to give it up easily.
Yeah. I think it'd be really fun. Thomas is like I think he has like improved the most over the course of this.
Okay.
There's bad math. Whoa. I thought I was third. I did think I was third.
So currently, Kat's record is 23-12, and Mother's is 22-12, and Steven is 21-13.
So what does that mean?
So if Steven loses this, or even if Steven wins, he's below Kat, and he's tied with Nick.
So
The 3 of you, so because you didn't play the same amount of matches,
yeah.
adjusted.
Yeah.
You played 1 more.
Yeah.
23-12,
Wow.
22-12. You can't say that you
Smashing that
didn't
right
play
wall
1
in.
more because
We're at 4-1. Looks like he's going to take this one. But Steven can really pull out. Wow. Great straight.
Who was that guy yet?
the easiest way to look at it is the matchup.
This guy.
Let's look at Kat versus.
He's from
Oh,
Newfoundland.
you guys get 2.
I know, we're tied. So
Where's old man, bro?
They haven't
I don't know
found
about
it.
y'all. I think we just make them play.
Unfoundland.
That's what we did last time.
6-3
Wait, what is-
Thomas.
That's what I'm saying. So if Steven wins,
Stopping the puck.
yeah, so everyone doesn't have the same amount of games.
Scoring on
because the-
himself.
So Steven
4.
had the same amount of games. It was just them 2. Cat would be in the league.
Correct.
He's got a little room for error here.
On my adjusted, I have 1 less than both of them.
why is that
And
the
there it
case?
is.
Because
Thomas
of
takes
the
the
way
set.
that when people miss,
Awesome
so
game.
that just means he played less.
Good show from Steven.
But it should count as like losses, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but what about
We are
what if-
debating
so,
the standings.
What if your worst week was 0-5 and mine was 0-4? That's how. Because of the
Figuring
draw.
out the next games. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a like on the stream. at NC Air Hockey on YouTube and Instagram, /NC Air Hockey on Facebook, and NCAirHockeyPlayers.com. If you want to check out the league.
Thomas won.
Oh, Thomas won.
Oh, Thomas won. Oh, that's right.
He did win.
Alright, I'm about to put
And we've got the 2026 North Carolina Air Hockey State Championships, June 12th through 14th at Maywood Hall and Garden in Raleigh, North Carolina. Come out, see the best of the best, go head to head. There'll be food trucks, drinks, and lots of cool people there to hang out with and meet with some air hockey.
So, Thomas, you finished 20 and 15. You finished with the same record as me.
We are figuring out the standings towards the end of the league here.
So me and you were the 5 and 6 seed, for sure.
So there's a little bit of math
Reina's the
going
1.
on.
And then Steven has to be the 4. Now rock, paper, scissors.
Ray calling it, taking NC ranked state tourney. Let's see it. I believe this tournament the championships will be live streamed.
So Steven is the 4.
Feel free to tune in on those days if you can't make it in person.
There's only one way to fix it.
I mean, I don't want to play again. But if he,
I'm fine. We can have like a brief next week.
The only way to do it for real is to play. That's what we did at the last, not this past one. But the
Still
last
determining some rankings here.
Could go best of 1.
Hashing it out. Figuring out what kind of set we need to play here to get this resolved.
That's what we did the last time.
Well, whoever's the 2 seeds at the top.
In the meantime, watch some practicing here from Steven.
you want to play what?
And Devin.
But I'm not going to make
You didn't expect to play anymore tonight, so if you want to wait and do it right at the beginning of next week, that's fine.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Or you can rock, paper, scissors for it.
I said.
My defense is so bad. Or we can do it this weekend.
No, it's fine.
So wait, Cam, do you want to make announcements on the standings then?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Jamie
I
and
gotta figure out
tag
Cam versus
or you
Thomas.
and Parker can tag team like
Thomas, we're tied.
We're going to announce some standings here, I believe, once we figure out the next matches.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now. They have to do a tiebreaker match too, but Cat doesn't want it. So they're gonna do it.
Management needs to go use the facilities. Pass off here.
Let's do it now.
It's new management. Oh, they already know? They already know. Hey, everybody. As you know, we've got one tiebreaker match.
So the winner
It's going to go on between Cam and Thomas. There should be Thomas, clearly the breakout star of this league. I mean, the first couple times I tuned in, it was, oh, Thomas has come such a long way. Thomas is this and Thomas is that and blah, blah, blah. You know, Thomas can only win with handicaps. And then suddenly Thomas is winning without handicaps. I mean, if you guys want to talk glow-ups, if you guys want to talk air hockey documentaries like Ray was earlier, Thomas is next in line. I mean, I'm following this guy's story all the way to the World Championships. It's a bold claim, but I stand behind it.
Because normally it would go
All right.
Especially recently, where 16 seed beats the 1.
reseeding with that would be impossible. It'd be impossible.
Ray, there's a lot of talk about exactly what's happening, and I've followed about 20% of it,
No,
max.
I don't want to play right now. I'm tired.
Kat's for sure not playing right now. She's tired. But we will get one more bonus air hockey match tonight, and that is going to be Cam versus Thomas.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, it is. So I
don't know how to change the names because I am just but a boy, but we are currently watching the tiebreaker. It is tied up 2-2. Sorry for the wrong score, you guys. I'm doing my best, I promise. I didn't make it 9. Somebody else made it 9. It's currently 3-2. Thomas, somebody else is taking care of it. Cool. Okay, awesome. I think we're all pressing the buttons at the same time, and shit was getting out of hand. So this is the tiebreaker to determine seed. Cam and Thomas currently have the same record. Cam is up 5-2. I believe they're still playing a best of 3. Do we know? I don't know.
They might.
I assume.
We'll find out shortly, whatever it is that's happening. But we're in bonus air hockey, so everybody's a winner right now. Cam with a disrespectful dribble on Thomas's side of the table.
Kind of.
Sticks it in.
Figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to feel great about that.
Okay.
Are you gonna be in
So
the
it looks like, okay, it is going to be a best out of 3.
Okay.
Cam going up, Cam
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
So in game 1, we definitely saw classic Cam strategy. You know, we saw a couple really, really quick goals come in, especially right after he got scored on. Hey, LeBron Glazer, how are you? Yeah, Cam's locked in. One thing I know about Cam from playing other niche sports with him is if he feels like he should be winning a match, you will see him lock in with a different level of competitiveness.
Wow.
That's
Great
what you're
wall.
seeing right there. Great right wall window. Thomas with possession. I think the key for victory to Thomas here is going to be maintaining possession and converting when he gets the chance. Because if you give Cam a chance, he is going to convert on it. That much we've learned tonight. Cam with possession here. Unable to convert. Converts on himself.
Yeah.
So
That's how much he's converting.
exactly. All right. Now 3-1, Cam with the early advantage. Great block from Cam, is able to kind of catch it softly and maintain
puck
possession.
flying.
Puck flying off.
Wow.
Great response from Thomas. It's important to point out, Thomas is not putting up bad shots, but Cam has had a few fantastic reads this game on defense, right? And that's when you play a more aggressive style of defense, you'll see them meeting the puck halfway up on the table instead of towards their own goal in a more defensive spot.
3-4 Cam.
Thomas has got to convert on these possessions. He either has to change the pace of the game or he's got to find a way to get that puck in. There you go. I like taking the time. I like him getting these possessions back and these rebounds. Trying to really force that straight.
Yeah, Cam wasn't having it.
You see him go for the right wall, puck goes off the table. I believe that's possession for Cam. You can feel the tension. A lot of this night, especially as the night's gone on, there's been a lot of chatter. There's no chatter at this table right now. Both of these players really want to win this one.
Very focused. Puck flying. Cam's possession. Instantly in.
Cam
Off the right
with
wall.
a right wall. Again, some of these right walls hit different than others, right? I mean, when you see it go in at that speed, it really can be a mental blow, especially when your back's up against the wall and you're in a corner like Thomas is right now.
Cam will be straight to finish it.
Switching up the pace, gets it in. Cam will take the higher seed and win the tiebreaker match.
Tiebreaker match complete.
Tiebreaker
Tiebreaker?
match complete.
Cam is the 5 seed, so he says.
Yep, we got a little bit of scrimmaging
just
going
playing.
on here. You just did a socials shout out and everything like 5 minutes
We
ago,
did.
right?
You can go ahead and do it again. I'm not worried about shameless promo.
Just in case you need a little bit more shameless plug, the first thing we're going to plug is the 2026 North Carolina Air Hockey State Championships. That is from June 12 to 14, 2026 in Maywood Hall and Garden, Raleigh, North Carolina. This is an open tournament, meaning players from all over the world can come and compete, especially from Chicago, where there's another huge scene. We hope to see everybody there.
Can't make it in person. You can watch it online, the same place you're watching this.
Absolutely, and I'll be in the chat, assuming they don't ask me to commentate based on how well tonight has gone for Team New Management. Last but not least, follow us on the socials. You're watching right now on YouTube. That is NC Air Hockey. We also, you can find us on Instagram at NC Air Hockey, Facebook at NC Air Hockey, and www.ncairhockey.com.
If you don't block it, great.
All right, and we're going to leave you on the commentary. This has been New Management.
This has been the New Management.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to leave you to some casual air hockey.
That's what I got to do today. I always got to be straight.
Let's call it. Bye, guys. Have a good night.